Hello, my gorgeous light beings, my healers, my star seeds, my light workers. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, The Pleiadian Priestess. Today's reading is going to be an interesting one because I don't think I've done this before. I probably have in some way, shape, or form. But I saw that on the trends that a very popular reading is What Does He Think of Me? So we're going to be getting into that. And I just realized I talk a lot with my hands. So what does he think of you? It could be a crush. It could be your person. It could be whatever. What does he think of you? And that's what the reading is going to be about today. Okay. Already when I was like just channeling the reading in general, I was hearing a song by Chloe and Halle Bailey. Okay. And it goes, I wonder what he thinks of me when he's all alone. So that song was already coming through. I don't know what specific group it's supposed to be for, but that could be like the song that anchors this message. So when he's all alone, I wonder what he's thinking of me, essentially. So when he's alone, I guess we can get into that. Why not? That could even be a juicier topic, okay? Because when he's just alone thinking about you, what does he think? Okay, look at that. Just gave me a reading based on the channeled song, period. Okay, so this time I had time to pull cards for the specific groups that you may feel called to choose, okay? So be careful if you just watched this and saw 3 cards in front of you. Let me tell you which is which. So we have group 1, 2, 3, okay? So we have for group 1, we have protection. So group 1, protection. This is the card you will choose if you want to choose group 1, protection. I'll try to put a picture of them like in front of you guys so you can see it even better. For group 2, we have Dragon's Blood, Anima Mundi. And this card always gives a specific vibe, so I'm excited for group 2. Okay. Anima Mundi. You know, I need to start bringing my light to work because no. And then for group 2, 3, so maybe some of you will feel called to group 2, Lord. We have Dandelion, Wounded Healer, and we have Bobbin Sana, Trust. So you guys got 2 cards for group 3. Okay. Wounded Healer, Bobbin Sana. And I'm already getting messages from this right here. I hope it comes through again when I'm in your reading, okay? So you're going to choose the options that call out to you the most. I will, like I said, try to place or hold them all at once so you have a chance to see the cards separately and see which ones you want to choose. Kind of do something like that, you know? So you can see all of them and choose which one is calling out to you the most, okay? But I'll also still try to add a option where you're seeing all of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're going to put these to the side and talk more about them in your reading. But without further ado, we're going to get into group 1. So I'll see you guys over there. Mwah. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 1s. If you chose Rue, the protection card, or protection, Rue protection, then you guys are in the right place. Now, immediately when I said Rue, I saw the girl from Hunger Games, the cute little girl played by Amanda Steinberg. She's the girl that Katniss tries to protect, but in the end, she ends up like dying in the game. She's really cute, really adorable. There's just something about her that just gives fresh face beauty. You know, that could be something. She's really beautiful, just in my opinion. I believe Amanda Stenberg is just like gorgeous. Like, I don't know what it is about her. There's just something about her face that's like very fresh. She looks really cute. Her skin is always very smooth. She has like this big curly hair, exactly. A lion that's coming through, the Leo the lion, the big curly hair is coming through. Your face is just very, you know, clean, you know what I mean? Very smooth, very supple. So I'm hearing youthful vibes, what you guys are giving off, okay? I'm hearing you have like a very infectious smile because whenever she smiles, her face lights up. So there's something that this person is thinking about when they're all alone, if you watch the intro. So essentially, I guess I'll mention it in every group since I'm not sure which group it's supposed to be specifically coming for. But this is supposed to be about what he thinks of you. But then the song by Halle and Chloe were coming through. And it's like, I wonder what he thinks of me when he's all alone. So I guess this is turning into a reading about what does he think of you when he's alone. Okay. Didn't intend it to be any kind of 18 plus or suggestive reading, but spirit said what they said when they gave me that song. Okay. So when he's thinking of you when you're alone, he's thinking of your very curly hair, okay? Your very girlish, beautiful, fresh face features, okay? Your very toothy smile is what I'm hearing, but you have like an innocence and a fresh beauty about you, okay? I'm also seeing Rue from, where else is the Rue from? Rue from Winnie the Pooh. It was the young little baby kangaroo, okay? And that's also coming through. So there's something here about youthfulness, beautiful. You're small, you're innocent, you're very little maybe. They see you as girlish, you know. There's some women who look very womanly, and then there's some women who look very girlish. You're very girlish, okay? If you're a woman watching. If you're a guy, then you're very boyish. Take what resonates for you. Because I do believe Rue was the kangaroo from Winnie the Pooh was a boy. So you're giving little boy, little girl vibes, okay? Don't take it as an insult yet. Let's see what else comes out. But that's immediately what's coming through. But the fact that I was getting Rue, and she was played by Amanda Stenberg, and she always has this big, curly, beautiful fro. In most of the movies that we saw her in when she was like first coming out, that's what's coming through. Your skin you could also be someone who's of color, and they're always thinking about how your skin is like, you know, the perfect offset of your features and your hair and your smile and all of that, okay? So you have a very bright smile is the vibe that's coming through. And it would make a lot of sense for protection if they look at you as or see you as boyish or girlish. They want to protect you. They want to help you. They want to, you know, always make sure you're safe and keep you safe. So that's already what this person is thinking about when you're alone. I could keep going, but I want to get more cards. Like if you've been on my channel before, you know I can channel like 5 minutes based on one card. Like I don't need the rest of the cards, you know? But yeah, we have Rue here, and then we have these pretty delicate yellow flowers, and yellows always represent friendship. So this person could see you as a specific, I didn't want to say it because this is supposed to be like, it's not supposed to be a love reading, but I know people ain't coming here looking for friends, okay? For what he thinks of me, but it's giving friendships. You guys can have a good, strong friendship because yellow flowers give friendship, okay? From what I've learned, if someone gives yellow flowers, they think of you as a friend, okay? And it would make sense that if you give off little sister, little brother vibes because they want to protect you and they're very protective of you. Now, that could only be for some people, and this person could know that you have a friendship first, and that's how they view you first and foremost, okay? Or you've known each other since you were small, and they've only seen you as a boy or a girl, and now you guys are growing into adults, or you guys are adults, and now they're trying to see you as something more, okay? That's it. Anything else coming through? But your eyes are giving like a very beautiful brown or like a beautiful golden amber hue, okay? Your nose could also be really cute as well. Some of you, I'm hearing like, you know, facial hair could be a thing as well. It's giving just whiskers. It's not giving anything too like overpowering. It's not giving beard. It's giving your whiskers are coming through. So there's something like very young about you, okay? So if this person's older, they're looking at you as someone who's really young. If they're the same age as you, you may be like a late bloomer or something, and that's what they think of when they think of you. Or even though you're grown, you still look like a little girl or a little boy, okay? Now let's get into the tarot cards. I'm really upset with these cards now because YouTube was trying to play in my face for my last reading, the last one that I recently uploaded, which is why do people consider you attractive? What makes you attractive? Personality, looks, all of that. And they were trying to flag my video was 18 plus when I didn't talk about nothing too much 18 plus in that video. It was because I was holding certain cards up to the camera for a long period of time and it had cartoonish nudity in it. I'm like, y'all are so childish. Like, please. Like, kids can't go on Google or Safari or something and search up real boob pics or something like that. You think a little kid's gonna be coming and find my video and like, oh, look at that. Ain't nothing they haven't seen before, but whatever. So I'm gonna have to look at these very closely now before holding them up to the screen because YouTube wouldn't be playing on my face. So what does their person think of them? What does he think of them when he's all alone? Okay, we have 7 of Pentacles, building something with you, working you up. Oh my gosh. Working out with you is what I'm hearing as well. We have the Empress. Wow. Okay, so you're very fertile. Okay, I'm hearing childbearing hips. This person could want to get you pregnant. That could be what that build with you means. They want to build with you and get you pregnant and have kids with you. And then we have Three of Pentacles. They want to work very closely with you. They want to get to know you more. So Three of Pentacles is what it's giving me. And it's also kind of giving me community vibes. So it's giving you guys know each other based on school, work, something like that, where it's a community vibe, okay? And they're trying not to make it weird. But they do look at you as a woman, because we have the Empress coming out to clarify that, in case some of y'all was worried, okay? Now, as I'm looking at this card more face down, I'm seeing an angel who is light, who's like probably white with blonde hair. And then I'm seeing an angel who is black with curly, like gold, brown, light brown, goldish hair. Because then on this side of the card, we have the angel with the blonde hair. And then on this side of the card, if you can even see it, we have another angel with like coppery hair. So that could be the kind of hair you guys have, and that's what they think of. You know, they want to run their hands through your hair kind of thing. This is definitely going sideways really quickly. I wasn't expecting this to be any kind of 18 plus reading, okay? And then we have the Seven of Wands. So fighting, defending, protecting, coming through once again. So this person is very protective of you. They do care about your safety and your well-being. They're thinking they want to be there to help you out. They want to protect you in case anything goes wrong. They definitely see you as someone who is not inferior, but like dainty compared to them, okay? So they can be someone really big and muscular, and they're like, oh, I gotta protect her because she's so small, so much smaller than me. So there could be like a big height difference or weight difference, okay? Or just they're giving very masculine and you're giving very feminine. So dainty and she needs help and it's giving damselly, you know. The Empress sits back and lets people do for her. So they see you as very womanly, very girlish, you know what I mean? What else is coming through? So far we have 2 sevens. With the Rule we have 4. With the protection coming through, it makes a lot of sense. And I just realized that there's like a lot of red flowers here as well. So there's friendship, but there's also passion. And look, peep how there's more red flowers than yellow flowers. If you were worried, I guess maybe I was supposed to see the yellow flowers first. So I completely blocked out these red flowers, child, until I saw them on the table in front of me, you know? So it could be something like that where you're always in front of them, but they only see you as a friend. It wasn't until they got like a closer look or more far away look that they saw that you grew up into a beautiful woman or something like that. You know, now they're noticing you and having conflicting feelings of friendship and more towards you. But yeah, there's more red flowers than yellow flowers. So this is giving someone who's your friend or you're a really good friend of theirs. So you guys have a really good friendship first and foremost. But there's also romantic vibes coming through there. But what I meant to say was this card is 4. And that's the Emperor. And you're coming out as the Empress in this reading. So that's the divine masculine and feminine. You guys balance off each other very well. We're just playing more into you're very womanly and they're very manly, okay? Which is why they're very chivalrous. I want to open the door for you, you know what I mean? Make sure you're okay, walk you on the inside of the sidewalk. You know, make sure nobody's messing with you or bothering you. And it may have stemmed from being older brother kind of energy, and it stemmed into something even more possessive. Period. Let me stop. Like, those are some of the best tropes in books where, oh, the best friends. No, the brother's best friend. When he watched you grow up, and, you know, you also had a crush on him, but he didn't see you as a woman until recently, until just one day he woke up and saw you. It was like, wow, she's getting curves. She has boobs now. Her butt is poking out a little bit more than it used to be. You know, she's giving girlish on the brink of womanhood. What you mean? Do you know what this is giving me? It's giving me I need to go reread that book because that book had me in my feels. But when I was in high school, there was a book me and my best friend loved to read. No, we had both read it separately. Then when we became friends, we talked about it together and we were Google Gaga over that book. It is The Boy Who Sneaks Through My Bedroom Window. I forget exactly who the book is by, but there's not many books named The Boy Who Sneaks Through My Bedroom Window. It definitely follows that premise of she falls in love or has always been in love with her brother's best friend, and their father was very abusive. So he would sneak in her window to protect her at night from the father who was always trying to beat them up, you know? And then the more it happened, the more it turned from him seeing her as someone to protect to him seeing her as someone to get freaky dicky with, okay? Because a whole bunch of stuff went on in that book. I'm not going to spoil it in case anybody wants to read it, but dang. Like, I can give y'all recommendations for books, movies. I can't. Like, shows. Like, I just love that kind of thing, okay? And that's why y'all will see how I mostly, like, relate or give examples based on books that I've read, movies that I've seen, TV shows that I'm watching, you know what I mean? Because that's how I relate to the world, honestly. Creativity, singing, music, dancing, stuff like that. So music comes through a lot. Movies come through a lot. That could be something you guys bond over as well. You read a lot of books together with them. Or that's something you can talk about that you can't talk about with other people, you know? It's giving friendship first and foremost. And I just saw 1111, so it's definitely giving like serendipity, divine timing, that kind of thing. Wish come true vibes. So this could be someone you have been lusting over or wanting for a long time, but they're only now seeing you in a more romantic air. The way that I was looking at this card and only seeing the yellow flowers, and now I'm seeing the red flowers. I have to take a second look, you know what I mean? Or see it at a distance and see, oh, wait, the person that I used to know as a little girl is now a grown woman, okay? I'm done. We have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's very protective. They want to take care of you vibes. So there could definitely be an age gap here. What I recently learned, that's why watching other tarot readers is a good thing as a tarot reader, because you learn some new things about tarot that you may never have known before. I was watching Lotus Tao Tarot's reading. I love me some her. One of my obsessions. I love her. And the time and dedication she puts to her readings was, girl, she can go for hours, and so can I. I love that. I'm done. You got to go for hours as well, talk for hours, because that's what Lotus be doing for her collective. She the real MVP. But anyway, she was saying how the King of Pentacles is the last card of the tarot. So he's the most mature. He comes even after the Emperor. So the King of Pentacles is the most secure, the one who's been through the most experienced of the tarot decks. He's been through all of the little journeys, and he's the last tarot card. And it makes sense when I thought about it, because in every tarot deck, when it comes time to look for the blasted pentacles, the pentacles are always at the back of the book. And I'm like, this is so annoying. I wonder why, but now it makes sense. The Pentacles was the last cards, and the King of Pentacles is the last card. Okay? So definitely someone who's been through a lot, someone who's wiser, older, you know, experienced more things, has seen some things in the world. So this could definitely be playing into that. It's giving taboo, period. Whether you're friends to lovers, whether you're enemies to lovers, whether you're brother or best friend, whether you're older, whether it's age gap, it's giving that kind of that dynamic here. So it may be different for everyone, you know. But Seven of Pentacles coming out to clarify King of Pentacles is giving, I want to provide, I want to protect, I want to serve, I want to give back to this person, and I want to build a home with them more than anything else, okay? And with the Rule, we have the Sun, but we also have Pluto. So it's definitely giving this person goes to extremes in their mind when they think of you, you know. Maybe things that make them feel very shameful, because the Sun is things that are all bright and pure. But Pluto is the complete opposite of that. It's someone who's like ruthless and savage, and who have to go through the underworld and fight for every little thing they've had in life, you know. And that could be what this person has experienced, and they're like, I'm too like grimy or dirty or war hardened, you know, to be with this person. They're still giving delicate and light and airy and youthful, and I'm too dirty to touch her pure face and her pure heart, and I've been through too much and nobody's gonna want me. That's the kind of torture. It's giving tortured hero vibes here. Someone who's been through a significant amount more than you in life as of right now, and they're just like, I'm too sullied to be with someone as pure as her, you know, with this juxtaposition, or this Sun versus Pluto vibe with the Rule protection. Like, when I'm around her, it feels so happy and sunny and youthful and innocent, but I've been through so much darkness in my life. How can it be, you know, how can I relate to her? How could you want to be around me? That kind of energy. So those are the things this person is definitely thinking about. They're thinking about mollywopping people. They're thinking about mollywopping anybody who tries to come too close to you. They're very possessive of you, all that kind of stuff. This is hilarious. Like, period, poo. Okay. I wonder what he thinks of me when he's all alone. What is he thinking of when he's all alone, please, Spirit? We have 4 of Pentacles in reverse. How he wants to open up to you. Make him want to open up to you. That's what he's thinking about. Because the 4 of Pentacles is someone who's very protective of themselves and their energy. They're closed off. Someone who, if you were to get into reading more about body language or listening to people discussing body language, and someone has their arms crossed like this, it's to keep people out. Like, leave me alone. Go away. Like, I'm keeping to myself and protecting my energy, my core, my solar plexus, that kind of stuff. My life force is what I'm hearing. So this person, like I said, has been through some stuff. I'm getting the vibe. And they keep people out to protect themselves, okay? And that could be something they're doing to you, but you're making them want to let your guard down, because you're quite convincing as the Empress. The Empress gets anything she wants. And if you want them, you're going to get them. And you're wearing them down, guys. We did also have the 7 of Pentacles, so it could be this person's on the defense when it comes to you. But look at how he thinks his offender is going to be coming from the front, and you're swooping in from the top. You're smarter than him. You're outsmarting this person, okay? Which is very funny to me, because he thinks it's his assailant. it's coming at him from the front. So he has his wand ready to fight. But look at the owl coming for him from the back. If you can see it from the front, wait till you see it from the back. You guys could have filled out very nicely. And you can see the booty from the front. This person, if you've been intimate with them or not, they're thinking about the back shots, okay? Okay. And I'm hearing when it comes to you, they're going to have to be like saying their alphabet backwards to concentrate on not finishing fast. That's something. And the Empress is definitely that kind of energy. She will snatch your soul. Snatch his soul. Yeah. Soul snatched. There is a vibe of you guys working together very well. If it's not in the same office, at the same job, it's giving you guys like, you know, bounce off of each other. It's giving two friends who have that banter, who have that comfortability about them, where you see them and you know they've been friends for a long time because they can kind of read each other really well, you know? So this could be someone you've known for a long time. You read each other very well, but they're still seeing themselves as someone like an ogre, a beast to your beauty. And a Shrek to your Fiona. Okay, a beast to your beauty, okay? That's what's kind of coming through in this instance. I love how we have the lion here, and the lion is the king of the jungle. We have the king of pentacles coming out. So this is definitely someone who likes to be in control. I'm hearing this person's in demand as well. There's something about their energy that makes them very desirable, but the same could be said for you as well, which is probably why you guys gravitate towards each other. You guys get along really well. People could always mistake you for dating if you aren't dating already. You could also be watching for someone you're with right now, and that's what he thinks of you, you know. Here we have Justice. Wow. Coming out to clarify the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys work really well together. I do believe you have a lot of the same values and beliefs and morals, and maybe you have the same background. You both came from, I'm hearing non-profit, not-for-profit. You guys both came from like a very down on your luck kind of background, or there's something you guys share in common, that justice, that balance, where it's like, I understand you, you understand me. So you both grew up with no father. You both grew up with an absentee father. You both grew up with an abusive father. You both grew up with no mother. You grew up with an absentee mother. You grew up with a mother that wasn't really there for you, abusive mother. You grew up with someone, your mom died, their mom died. Like, there's something you have in common that makes you have this, you know, an unexplainable bond between you guys. It's giving like the string, the string of fate. We're gonna call it straight from now on. I'm done. The string of fate, where no matter where you go and what you do, you've been through the same kind of things, and it rings a bell. It's kind of giving me it rings true, is what I wanted to say, because I'm seeing someone plucking a string, and if someone's messing with you, they're messing with them. If something's happening to them, it's happening to you. Or you guys could just have a freaky sixth sense when it comes to when something's wrong with the other person. So you're very tuned into them. The Justice card is giving me that. You could be married to this person, because Justice card is also marriage. Okay? Or this person wants to be married to you, you know, or this person is married to you, and that's why they're so protective of you. Okay? Take what resonates. But the Justice card is definitely someone who's very resolute, who believes in fair is fair. Okay? It's definitely giving me, this person wants to be on equal footing with you, and if they're not, they feel inadequate. So if you're doing better than them financially or in life, they're going to feel like, oh, they deserve better. You know, this person has like a very low view of themselves, is the kind of vibe that I'm getting. And this protection, as the first card coming out, it could be that this person like protecting themselves away from you because they think you're going to hurt them in the end. Like, this person's going to wake up one day and realize that they're better, or they deserve someone better than me, you know? That's the kind of vibes coming through for you guys. So just, you know, be gentle with this person. Or not. Not up to me. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, they're a little bit reserved, or they don't talk much, is the kind of vibe that I'm getting. They're more so a watcher, a viewer, and the silent protector. So it's giving like a sentinel, someone standing behind you, making sure everywhere you go. Not me just have my hand on my chest. Sorry, this is my comfort position. It's either going to be gripping under the boobie, or it's going to be like right here. Sorry, I need to watch out for that. Not that you can see anything, but it's like my comfort position, you know? Anyway, that could be something coming through as well. They want to like nuzzle against your boobs. Your boobs could be very prominent. Your butt could be very prominent, because those things were coming through. This person have like a very stocky, muscular build, and they want to like protect you. You know what I mean? or they want to be nurtured by you as well. That's the Empress energy. You're very nurturing. You take care of them. You ask them what's wrong. You check in on them. You make sure they're doing okay. If they're hungry, you would bring them food. If they're not feeling well, you would come over and take care of them, bring them soup. It's that kind of energy. You always keep up with the Joneses with them and make sure they're doing okay. And even if you guys aren't together romantically, you guys have a good enough friendship where you guys checking on each other, you know? I'm about to do it again. Actually, I'm not in there this time, just on the top. So leave me alone. Like, I'm not the one who brought attention to it. I'm sorry. But yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse is definitely someone who doesn't talk very much. They're the silent type, the strong and silent type, you guys. And that's definitely the King of Pentacles, okay? Look, and I was talking about facial hair. That's definitely coming through very heavily in this King of Pentacles, okay? It's giving someone like very rugged, very manly, you know what I mean? He's one with the earth. He goes outside and chops wood. He's gonna be the one to take out the garbage. He definitely believes in gender roles. You know, I take out the garbage, you wash dishes. You know what I mean? I mow the lawn and you do something else. You do the laundry, something like that. You know what I mean? He doesn't want you outside messing up your pedicure. All the manly, hard labor he gonna be doing. And all the womanly stuff you're gonna be doing. And that's it. You're gonna be getting your hair done. He's gonna be giving you money to get your nails did, to get your hair done. You know what I mean? He wants to keep you cute and in the house, child. Barefoot and pregnant is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is what this man is thinking of when he's all alone. Child. Okay, yeah. But a man of few words. Knight of Swords in reverse. Now what I'm going to do is get one more card from this deck here. I do have dice I'm going to pull at the end of the reading to see if you have any, like, you know, extra confirmations. But what does this person think of them when they're all alone? We have horsetail, patience. Oh, this person's so patient with you. They're protective and patient. Oh, how gorgeous. And what signs do we have up top? We have Saturn and we have Venus. Yes. This is definitely a strong but silent type, but they're also no nonsense. They don't play. They're giving me like a militant type where they're going to make sure you get up. I'm done. Yeah, this person wants to boss you around and like dominate you in the bedroom, guys. But other than that, they're the strong and silent type, making sure you do what needs to be did. Okay, it's giving daddy vibes, like go to bed right now or else. Okay, you have work in the morning, make sure you eat. Okay, have you eaten today? That kind of vibes what this person's giving. And if you haven't, you're in trouble. Okay, don't tell them you haven't eaten today or drank some water or you're gonna go to bed late. Oh, okay. You in trouble. Yeah. That's the Saturn vibe, like a very serious but also mysterious kind of energy, very silent, very observing. They don't really say much, but they're always watching, you know. It's giving Big Brother, again, it's always watching, so it's giving Big Brother vibes they may have for you. But I definitely think if they did start out as like a Big Brother to you, it's definitely delving more into, you know, romantic. But I think if you're, I mean, I would hope if you're watching the reading, you would want something more romantic with them, but they would be satisfied with just staying like a friend or a big brother kind of person in your life, you know? They're not going to push being a lover onto you. They're just happy to be there. You know what I mean? But yeah, this person's like very chill. Like the card says, they're very patient. I'm hearing love is patient, love is kind. They're also very kind, okay? And we have love coming through, so this person could definitely love you. And it's giving how Katniss was taking care of Rue, like I said, in the Hunger Games. Like, she was a little girl that was competing, and she wasn't supposed to be there at all. And even though Katniss herself was also young, there was still a big age gap, and Katniss acted as the bigger sister, older brother stereotype in the movie and helped her survive until something happened to her. So that's definitely the dynamic coming through for you guys. What else is coming through? What does this person think of them? You have Arnica, teacher. Yeah, look at that. Someone who knows more, who's been through more things in life, they could teach you. Yep. They want to be the balms to your wounds. This is the kind of person who's going to be making cough syrup or bringing you cough syrup. Because you do the same for them. It's giving you guys take care of each other. That's why we have the balance card coming out. You guys take care of each other. And yeah, and it came out under the Three of Pentacles. So you guys work very well together. You guys could be in, I'm hearing STEM together. You guys could be on the same group. And you guys like just always make things work. It's giving dream team vibes for you guys. Also very intelligent with Libra coming through, very aesthetically pleasing as well with Libra coming through, very fair, able to see both sides of the story, so like to play devil's advocate sometimes, you know what I mean? And they're not doing it to be annoying as some people do, because I understand as a Libra moon, I really be just trying to be combative or argumentative, or not even argumentative, but contrary, just to annoy people. I'm sorry, like, You can't be my friend if you're not going to listen to me say, but did you think about it from his end? Because you need to. Some people are so focused and set in their ways and how they feel and what this person did to them. I'm like, have you took a second to think about what they could be going through and why they could be wanting to do this or acting like this? Stop being so damn selfish. Yeah. Okay. That's the vibe coming through for y'all. But the Justice card does represent, like, nice banter back and forth, aesthetically pleasing person. This person could have even features. They think you have even features. You could have, Taurus. Libra's coming through strongly because we have the Empress, and the Empress is Taurus and Libra. We also have Taurus coming through. So the Venus ruled signs are coming through. So very attractive kind of person. That's what they're thinking about you, okay, when you're all alone. I'm hearing Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open, open. Hoping. But leave the door open. There could be something here about maybe a separation, or your door is always open to them and their door is always open to you. You guys are always going to be there to lean on each other kind of energy. Because that's definitely a song about what you do, where you at, or you got plans. Don't say that. Shut your trap. I'm sipping wine, sip, in a robe, drip. I look too good to be alone. Like, what you mean? My house clean, my pool warm. I'm looking smooth like a newborn. Like, I am shaving. So this person is thinking of you when they're doing their self-care. Like, what would she think of me shaving this or shaving that? Or I wonder what she's at the house doing right now in a robe, and I look too good to be alone. Shut up. House clean, pool warm. Just shave smooth like a newborn. Yeah. I'm talking dancing, romancing on the kitchen of the something floor of the mansion. What's happening? Like, what are you talking about? And Bruno Mars is known for getting freaky deaky, child. I think he's also a Libra. I think Bruno Mars is a Libra, so it's definitely giving that. They like silk sheets. They like silk this, 24 karat that. They have a nice warm pool. If this person is giving King of Pentacles, they have like a nice setup at their house. They're thinking or contemplating of what it would be like to have her over. Should I invite her over? Should I text her saying the pool is warm just like she likes it? Or I'm going to run a bath for her if she comes over. Like, just things to take care of you. This person is the cutest thing ever. Good day, and I said good day. Okay. But anywho, like, I wonder if she's eating today. I'll make her a nice steak dinner. Let me call her and see what she's doing. That's the vibe this person's coming through as, and I love that for you. Because who doesn't want that? Here we have mugwort, psychic healing. That is that thread that every time it strums, they know if something's wrong. If it's being jostled, like, what's going on? Are they okay? So you have like a psychic connection with this person. And there's also something here about being like emotionally regulated. So whenever you're with them, you're peaceful, you're calm, and you're able to kind of like, relax with people. And that's not something that can be said for everyone. You know what I mean? And then we have more owls coming through in a different deck. So there's something here about wisdom, and they think you're very wise, So I think if they have problems, and if they can come to you and complain about them or talk about them, and you'll come up with a solution or help them or just listen. A listening ear is definitely the vibe that's coming through. But you will also help them see different perspectives with the Libra card coming through, okay? They also like to just hear you talk, which is why they're coming through as a Knight of Swords in reverse. They're more so quiet, and they don't want to overtake the conversation, because they can just fall asleep, just listen to you talk is the vibe that I'm getting. This is definitely giving elder vibes. So that's what I'm saying. Your soul is old, but your face and your youth is also present. So it's giving old soul, but you look really young vibes. You know what I mean? And that's what they're thinking about as well. You could also be a psychic, or you could be a medium. You could be a psychic medium. You could be someone who channels. You could be a tarot reader. You could definitely be a I heard Bruja. You could be a witch. You could be something, but there's something here about psychic healing, because I think the conversations you have are things and topics you talk about with this person based on your point of view. So because of what you like, you're talking about how you just learned something new about spirituality, or you learned about this new placement, and it helped you heal this part of yourself, or it made everything make sense about why you went through what you went through, or why you're interested in what you're interested in. It's kind of giving that kind of vibe. It's giving you heal them. It's giving their sexual healing. And then there's psychic healing, and you give them psychic healing. Okay. So like I said, you can outsmart them. You are very, like, not, you are smarter than them, but they consider you smarter than them or just as smart as them or whatever. Because we have an energy of you outsmarting them when they try to put their walls up. You come swooping in from the back while they think you're going to come from the front door entrance. You're like, no, I don't play those games. You know, I play to win is the vibe coming through. So you can be competitive as well. We have Angel's Trumpet, Death. Interesting. Some Scorpio vibes coming through. We have Pluto and we have Mars. Yeah. Angel's Trumpet. And it's funny how I was like hearing like a lot of like the string when it comes like a harp. Like when you pluck a harp, it makes a sound, but it also gets really straight. You pluck it and then it goes ding and goes back straight. You pluck it again, it makes a noise. There's something about noises you make when they're plucking at you. I don't freaking know. But death is definitely something here about you changing them. You change them from when they first met you to now. You have definitely changed who they are as a person. An extreme, intense change. It's like giving, how can I explain it? There's certain scenes in movies where people are like going from, the only scene that I can think about is, what's her name? The girl from The Witcher, when she went from being the hunch, I'm so sorry, the hunchback of Notre Dame, and not being the cutest person ever to being the most beautiful girl ever in The Witcher. And she was the girl, I'm forgetting her name, but her eyes were purple, if any of you watched The Witcher. She used to be like, you know, this person where everybody bullied, and she was like this hunchback, and she had like a deformity, and she like gave away her uterus basically in the show, or in the folklore, because it's also a game and a series. She gave away her uterus in order to be perfectly beautiful, you know? Her name, does it start with a Y? I'm forgetting her name, but that's what's coming through as well. Went through an intense transformation, okay? Just by knowing you, okay? And I'm hearing morning glory, or there's something here about these plants that give death. And I do believe there's a certain kind of flower that means death. I think it's morning glory. So morning glories mean death, I believe. And the next card we have is 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒𝐬 community. So that's coming through again. Nope, you're not going to catch me. There's nakedry afoot. I'm covering them up. Because YouTube, you're not going to do it. Sorry. We have communities. 3 people sitting in a line all naked, okay? So it could be you guys grew up in a commune together, or you guys know each other from that kind of community, okay? Yeah. They're sitting in the music, and they're playing music. So music could be important. You guys both play an instrument, because we have Angel's Trumpet, and then we have someone playing the drums. We have someone dancing, interpretive dance. We have someone naked, titties all out, okay? We have someone playing a ukulele or a small guitar or something, acoustic guitar, something like that. I think it's ukulele. And they're all sitting around and just celebrating. There's smoke blowing. There's butterflies, some more transformation. So this person definitely does feel very at home when they're with you, okay? And I'm hearing that song, I don't want anyone else but you. I love when you say that you want me to. I know better than to promise forever, but I don't want anyone else but you. I just want you. That is Anyone Else But You by Lana Condor and her now husband. What's that man's name? He has 3 names, child. I forget what they are. Anthony Delator. Yes, Anthony Delator. They made that song when they were engaged, and now they're married. They had the most beautiful wedding, and they've known each other since they were young, and they've been together for so many years. They finally got married. That could be your story. You guys could be married, or you're on that path to getting married. Now, what do they think of you when they're all alone? We have flowers, romance, and sweetness. What are you saying? Nothing. What can you say? Nothing. When they're all alone, what do they think of my group ones, please? What do they think of my group ones when they're all alone? Please, Spirit, when they're all alone. We have birds. Birds of a feather flock together. I'm hearing Birds of a Feather by, what is that girl's name? Billie Eilish. And there's also another song by her. Is it Wild or something like that? Wildflower. So flowers keep coming through. Wildflower, I think, is a song by Billie Eilish, and that's coming through as well. But we have news and messages. So if you're waiting to hear from this person, I do believe they're going to be reaching out to you. And if that's why you're asking, what are they thinking right now in your time apart? They're thinking they want to reach out to you, okay? And then we have, they're like a wolf howling to the moon. We have cunning and stealth. They're trying to be very strategic about how they move forward with you. They could also think that you're cunning and stealthy. Because like I said, they are putting up a defense and you kind of blew it to smithereens. Okay, their fortress, their blockage, their fort, you blew it up. Okay, so they're thinking that you're someone who talks a lot is what I'm getting, which is what came through already. They just let you talk and like to listen. They like to listen. Then here we have stunning and stealth. So you're very stealthy and cunning. And then they also think you're very romantic and sweet. Okay, now let's see what these dice is going to say. And I'll leave you guys. Okay, let's see. I wonder what he thinks of me. We have Venus coming through once again. So they definitely think of you as a romantic person. I'm hearing a goddess, okay? They think of you in a very romantic way, definitely. They think you are beautiful, honestly. They think you're very abundant, okay? They do think of you as like a mother, you know what I mean? Someone they want to make a mother, very fertile. That's Venus as well, okay? So maybe you can make a good living. We have the sun coming through. Yeah. The sun, you're very vibrant. You shine. I'm hearing Golden Hour by Jake. I see you shine. It's your golden hour. And the song is like, we were just two lovers sitting in the car, listening in the blind, falling for each other. Missed calls from my mother, something, something, something. Feeling childish from Donald Glover. So childness coming through again. So they feel like a child when they're around you. That can be what it is as well. Your youthful spirit and energy makes them feel youthful and spirited as well, you know? It's giving frolicking in the forest, feeling young, feeling free, light as a feather. Birds of a feather flock together, you know what I mean? You make them feel light as a feather. But the sun, you shine bright, okay? And you help them grow. But the sun is quite vital to our well-being, our health. It gives you that vitamin D. This principle is to give you that vitamin D, okay? We have 6th house. Okay, so this is the work life and also day-to-day life. And it's also giving health. So they think you're very healthy. And I think I said that. No, I just heard that in stealth. So you're very cunning and stealthy. You're also very healthy. You can eat very healthily. Maybe you're vegan. Maybe they're vegan. Maybe you help them start eating more healthy or being more cognizant about their health. Okay. You have and then just rolled again. I got the 2nd house. So abundance and money coming through again. But no, we're sticking with the 6th house. Thank you. Virgo energy. So Venus, once again, is Taurus, Libra. The sun is Leo. We have Virgo. And we have Virgo on the bumper clock. They said, yeah, I have 6th house twice. Give us this one. So we have 2nd house, which is Taurus, coming through again. So nothing new. 6th house, we already went over this one. But yeah, you're hardworking as well. You're very smart, very analytical. You're very abundant because Virgo is the harvest, okay? Or Virgo season happens around the harvest, which also represents kind of fertility, okay? Which is taking me into that whole rant I had the other day on another reading about how I think the Empress should be associated with Virgo and not Taurus and Libra, because the Virgin is the one who reaps and what she shows, and she's the one who brings in the harvest, and that's literally what Virgo is. And Virgos love to take care of people, nurture them, mother them. I don't think Taurus and Libra are that. So it's always been kind of a little weird to me ever since I had a conversation with my sister. Okay, I'm like, I think she's like, I'm surprised that Virgo isn't the Empress. I'm like, no, it's not. Okay, but it would make a lot of sense if it was. Okay, because Taurus and Libra are not known, nor do they ever get the trait of being mothering or nurturing. Okay. Okay, now we have Leo coming through again. We have that with the Lion. We have that with the Sun. So Leo energy is very strong here. This could be someone's chart being played out. Okay, someone could have Venus in Taurus, Libra, a Sun in the 6th house, okay, Sun in Libra, Sun in Taurus. We have Leo. So definitely someone's very magnetic and vibrant and charismatic and childlike. Yeah, because that's 5th house energy as well. And here we have Aries coming through. Wow. Yeah, so very strong-minded, very strong-willed, likes to get your way, very competitive with what I was talking about earlier. What else can we say about Aries, okay? They're also all about fairness. They like sticking up for what's right, okay, what they believe in. They like starting new projects, okay? They're very steadfast. They're also a little bit loyal. They're also a little wishy-washy, I'm going to say it. And they can be seen as childish because they're the first. We're about to be in Aries season as well. They're the first zodiac signs. They haven't really gone through the whole evolution. So the most wise and evolved sign would be Pisces. And then the most childish one, if you're going by, you know, their place in the wheel, there's spoke in the wheel, it would be Aries, who's like the most childish. So that's how it's coming through. And you have that youthful spirit. It's giving toddler, you know what I mean? Where they just want to get up and run everywhere, and they can't sit down, they can't sit still, they can't stop talking, asking for stuff, throwing temper tantrums, that kind of energy. Okay, but I'm going to end your reading right there. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you can always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you gorgeous, gorgeous people in the next one. Mwah. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose Dragon's Blood Animal Monday, then this is your reading. Today we're going to be going over what does your person think of you. But the song that was coming through before I started the reading, and I think will apply to all groups, is I Wonder What He Thinks of Me by Chloe and Halle. And it goes, I wonder what he thinks of me when he's all alone. So I guess we're going along that thread of what does he think of you when he's alone, but it could just be what he thinks of you, period. Take what resonates for you guys or what you want it to be. But that song was coming through, so I'm sure it has some significance. Give it a listen if you like to. But Animal Monday means you're everything. You're the whole world. You're the whole universe to this person, okay? And now I'm hearing that song by BTS and Coldplay. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. That song. So this person thinks you're their universe and they want to put you first. I'm already getting a very strong vibe that you could be married to this person, or you're in a long relationship with them, or you have known them for a long time, or you guys have been romantically linked before, or you've been push and pull back and forth for the longest time. You know what I mean? This person can't stop thinking about you, can't get you out of their head. You're just everything to them. I'm hearing you're my shooting star. You're my getaway car. You're my light in the dark when I go too far. That song by Michael Bublé. You're my everyday, and you're the perfect thing to say. And honey, you're so cute and something. And I get to kiss you, baby, just because I can. No matter where something light. Let me look up the song. I'm sorry. I'm butchering it. I'm sorry. I'm butchering it. Okay, you're a falling star. So that definitely ties into the whole space universe concept. You're the getaway car. You're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day, and you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it coy, but it's kind of cute. Oh, when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend that you don't know what's true, because you can see it when I look at you. Because in this crazy life and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. You're every line, you're every word, you're everything. And then he goes on to say, you're a carousel, you're a wishing well, and you light me up when you ring my bell. You're a mystery, you're from outer space, you're every minute of my everyday. And I can't believe that I'm your man, and I get to kiss you, baby, just because I can. Like, mine could go off, okay? Whatever comes our way, we'll see it through, and you know that's what our love can do, okay? So that's the vibe that's coming through for you guys, okay? The Animal Monday is like everything in the universe. All the stars, the moon, the sun, the galaxies, all of that, okay? You can read from the book if you would like to know more. I will just have to give me a second to scroll right to it, period. Upright, it means oneness, merging with the divine, access to the world's soul, occult knowledge, initiation, universal donor, entry into the great void. So this is what they think of you. You are everything, everywhere, all at once. You're all knowing, you're all seeing, you're giving, you're connected to the divine. You've merged with the divine. That's how this person sees you. And they feel everything, like the song said, when they're with you, okay? What else? The astrological ruler is the black moon, Lilith, and Pluto. So it's giving the beginning of the world, the end of the world. They would be there with you for all of it, because Lilith was the first wife of Adam, supposedly. And because she wouldn't do what he said, they banished her from the Garden of Eden and portrayed her to be an evil villain because she didn't want to do what that man said. Okay? So it could be something about you not listening. And he says in the song, and you play it coy, but it's kind of cute. And when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. So there's something here about you being sassy, a little bit combative. You don't listen, okay? You want everything to be your way or the highway. That kind of energy, you're giving like a very intense person because you're all consuming. It's the vibe that's coming through for you guys, okay? Anything else about this? Physically, dragon's blood is the epitome of Plutonian and Scorpionic energy. So very sexy and dark feminine. As both archetypes rule the symbol of blood. Shamans have used dragon's blood in spell work. You're also very protective as well, because dragon's blood is a specific herb, a sage stick, and that's like the strongest one there is to clear out any negative low vibrational energies in your space. So you're also someone who's very uplifting. You clear out any negative stagnant energy in their area, but you're also very protective of them and the people around you, okay? But shamans have used dragon's blood in spell work, rituals of protection, purification, and consecration. In Christian art, the dragon was symbolic of evil and sin. Yet many other traditions hold that serpent deities, that dragons, Yet many other traditions hold that serpent deities, like dragons, are benevolent, sharp-eyed dwellers that hold the mysteries of the great void. That's who you are in a nutshell. You are a benevolent, sharp-eyed dweller that holds the mystery of the great void. So very spiritual, very tapped in. That's the vibe that this person thinks when they think of you, okay? Okay, but indigenous peoples have used dragon's blood in a myriad of ways, externally for wounds, fractures, hemorrhages, hemorrhoids, and skin disorder. Okay, so there's definitely something here about you saving people's lives, Shaw, okay? You're their saving grace. Oh, this is so sweet. There's something here about your eyes, and you have very well defined eyebrows, okay? I feel like this person has cried with you, for you, about you, at least once or twice in their life or since knowing you. Okay, I'm hearing you're like a all-consuming fire, blazing fire. That's how your energy feels to this person. And I'm not thinking that it's a bad thing. I'm thinking it's like I said, an all-consuming thing. Fire consumes everything in its path, and it absorbs or sucks up all the oxygen in the room. When there's a fire, you can't breathe, and if you breathe it in wrong, you gonna have some damages after. Okay? So that's the vibe that's coming through. And maybe it's because it's the dragon's blood that I'm getting fire. Because there's not really fire on the card. But I'm getting fire. You're all consuming fire, and you suck up all the oxygen out of this person's room or out of their lungs. You know what I mean? So you're kind of dangerous to them. You could look really good in red, or you wear red a lot, is what I'm hearing as well. But your eyes are very beautiful. They shine, is what I'm hearing. They glow. So maybe some of you that are like giving a witch or something, they think that you like your hair like flies, or your hair can always be flowing or moving, or it has like a lot of body. So whenever you move just like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, whenever you move, your hair moves, so it's always like flowing and bouncy and full of life. That could be just you as a person or your hair. I'm getting both for you guys. I think your hair is as full of life as you are, okay? And when you look at people, you see into their souls. Nothing less, nothing more. There is something here about this person, like sacred blood oaths, or there's something here about that. Sharing blood. You guys could have like cut your wrist and, always made a vow in blood. Something like that is coming through. Very deep, very intimate connection you have with this person. It's kind of like you're carved into them. They could have got a tattoo. That does make you bleed as well. You guys got tattoos together, or you have tattoos, they have tattoos. They want to get a tattoo of you, they would. But there's something here about your promise to each other being carved in like blood. Because the way we have the blood falling from the tree, maybe you guys carved your initials into a tree somewhere one day, and that's why something as strong as that is coming through. Because when people do things like that, you build an unbreakable bond and promise to someone. So be careful when you do those kind of things. They may not seem like it, but they're rituals in a way. So you're binding yourself to that person in some way, shape, or form. So it doesn't matter if you leave them or never see them again. You're just ingrained on their soul. You guys are ingrained on each other's souls, okay? Now, I didn't shuffle the cards, but these flew out. Let's see what they have to say. We have Three of Swords. Wow. So they think of heartbreak. So there's something here about this person not being able to get away from you because you represent everything and you're everywhere all at once, and they can't be with you. You guys aren't together. We also have the Knight of Wands. This person would love to rush in and tell you something or just be with you. You make this person feel very impulsive, childish, out of control, not in control of their actions or their emotions. Because that's like a Knight of Swords energy, very youthful, very brash, very not thinking about the consequences of what will happen. I'm just doing whatever I want. I'm jumping in, you know what I mean? Free falling kind of vibe. And I'm hearing that song, free falling. And I think that is by, because I'm free, Journey, free falling. It may not be Journey, I'm not sure who it is. Free falling. Tom Petty. And then the next card we have is Three of Cups. So we have two threes coming out. And threes represent third-party situations to me. Threes represent turmoil. Threes a crowd. Threes company. So one too many or not enough space. You know, maybe they didn't hold enough space for you, and that's what they're thinking about when they're thinking of you. Maybe you broke their heart, and it was because you had more fun with someone else. Maybe there's something here about love triangle, something like that. While they were with you, there was also someone else always there. You know what I mean? Because usually in the Three of Cups, they're all having fun. There's something here about your chest as well. So that's the first thing I noticed. They're very perky, or they kind of stand out against the rest of your body. There's something like very lurky about you. Like I said, you lurk in the dark recesses of their mind. That's a very specific message for some of you. You lurk in the dark recesses of their mind. Kind of like camouflage. But usually the Three of Cups is like all three people happy and dancing and, you know, very lively. Here it's giving the girl in the middle is like very serious. Like she's not fighting, or, I mean, it's like she's fighting to the death. You know what I mean? It's not just a playful thing anymore. So it's giving you guys could have been in a situation where it was you and someone else, or them and someone else, and they had to kind of like choose. And even though you may not be together with them right now, they're still thinking of you. I'm going to put these away and properly shuffle and see what comes out. They could come back out if they're meant to. I just felt called to take them out, the way they flew out like that. My group 2's please spirit. What does he think of them when he's all alone? Or just in general. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is giving me quiet contemplation. So it's giving there could be some silence. I'm hearing In the Silence by J.P. Cooper. I was seeking silver linings, feeling incomplete, singing I wish didn't taste so bittersweet. Yeah. So enamored, silent, stammered. Oh, my voice was broke. See, I love having the computer here. Because I can never realize what the lyrics are to that song. Yes, this one right here. And can I get the lyrics? Yes, I've been seeking silver linings, feeling incomplete, singing I wish it didn't taste so bittersweet. I'm so enamored, stuttered, stammered, oh, my voice was broke. Like a poor man stood before the queen, I tripped over my voice before I spoke. So maybe there's something here about this person, like, falling or stumbling over themselves and kind of like messing things up before they even started. It's kind of vibe that I'm getting here, where they were either stumbling because they were nervous of you, and because you give off this freaking all-consuming, all-encompassing energy, and they're just like, this person's gonna swallow me up, I'm not ready for that, and they ran, and they always think of you like what could have been the one that got away kind of vibes. You know what I mean? We were in it back in like Johnny Cash, the one without the other hidden cat. On my 18th birthday, we got matching tattoos. Bruh. Stop playing. I'm like, why is this song coming through? The one that got away. In another life, I would be your girl. We keep all the promises, the us against the world. The one that got away, Katy Perry. But so back to this song, a lot of songs are coming through, okay? So this person will communicate with you through songs, or they feel like you communicate with them through songs. We have, and though I never said it with words, there was love in the silence. And even now, after all of these years, you're the light in my darkness. I used to share that feeling, dreaming, gazing at the bedroom ceiling. Oh, now I'm lying here wishing you'd come home. And though I never said it with words, there was love in the silence. So yeah, there's something here about there being silence. But that's what this Knight of Swords is giving me. They're contemplating everything that kind of went wrong, what they could have done, what they didn't do. And you're still like a stamp on their heart. You know what I mean? or a tattoo on their heart. And I believe there's a song like where you're tattooed on my heart. Is it Jordan Sparks? Where she has a song called Tattooed on My Heart. Maybe there's something here about stuttering because I can't seem to stop. I'm talking really fast and it seems to keep getting jumbled together. So that could have been a thing as well. That's what I was mentioning. This person gets nervous, stumbling over their words that came through in the song as well. So enamored, stuttered, stammered, oh, my voice was broke. So every time they tried to explain things, they lost their words. They couldn't say anything. They couldn't say anything. They couldn't express themselves. I'm going to try to go slower for you guys because, Lord. Here we have Six of Swords, moving on and leaving them behind, healing. Yes, there's had to have been a lot of healing in this connection because, wow, maybe for the longest time this person didn't really know what to say to you and they're just thinking about how stupid they were and how they wish they would have said more when they had the chance, and now it's kind of like, you know, which is why you're written on their heart like a tattoo. You'll never go away, but they may never get a chance with you again, you know? Here we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, because you're definitely someone who always knew what you wanted, and you still know what you want, and you did know back then, but they were playing games. Is the vibe that's coming through. But dashing away that whole premise of you've known them before, there's silence here. Back to the reading. When they're all alone, what do they think of you? They think that you're someone who's bold, confident. You go after what you want. You're very persuasive, okay? You're very beautiful. You're very gorgeous. It's giving sexy. More so than group one's cute and adorable. You're giving sexy, okay? You're giving temptation. You're giving Lilith. You're giving dark feminine. You're giving someone who could snatch your soul, okay? You're giving the grippa, okay? That's what it's giving. As soon as someone's with you, they want to be with you forever and ever. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I don't even remember what song that is. Dun, 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 dun. Is that Let's Get Naked? Let's Get Naked. Oh, Lord. That's what this person's thinking about in the silence of when you guys were naked, when you were slippery all over them. You know what I mean? When that gripper grapple was gripping them. I'm done, guys. I'm so sorry. I can't. That's what's going in their mind, though. So when this person's thinking of you, when they're all alone, it's definitely going more towards naughty thoughts. They're thinking about, I wish I could have that back, you know? I want that old thing back is what I'm hearing. But Queen of Wands, someone's very bold, confident, you know, beautiful. I keep hearing intelligent as well. And I do believe it's giving cunning. It's giving Slytherin. You know what I mean? How they were all like bougie, uppity, very intelligent, good at getting what they want. But kind of like elite in some kind of way. It's like hard to obtain or hard to maintain, I could say as well. She's definitely someone who has her own money and she doesn't need yours. And this person could have thought they didn't have enough to give you as well. That's a running, ongoing theme. Lord. What else is coming through for my group twos? Please, for my group twos. We have death. Yeah. Scorpio energy. You're very, 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 very intense, guys. Like, you are an experience and you're someone that everybody cannot deal with. They can't maintain you. It's like giving your someone's like always stealing all the energy out of the room and they don't have enough. They're not a generator, you know? They can't ever generate enough energy, enough money, enough something to give you guys. Or maybe it's giving your Energizer bunny. So you're always going. Since the death card does represent, you know, I'm hearing le petit mot. So the little death, which is an orgasm, so that you could be someone who just be wringing them dry, child. And you be like, again. I'm like, excuse me, relax, okay? Something to suck my soul out my body, child. It's giving the Grippa Grappa. It's giving the Goat 3000, child. I have names for everything. Don't play in my face, okay? Especially when you're on YouTube, you gotta get creative, okay? You got to snatch, okay? To snap to souls. And I love but hated that my grandma on my dad's side, we call her Nana. I'm hearing this person, like a nickname for you could have been Mama's or Mama, but she used to call it the snatch. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I was so uncomfortable. Maybe you made people uncomfortable because my grandma was giving very Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. She said whatever she said, did not hold back. Whether she was cussing you out, giving you a compliment, making you feel bad, you never knew what it was because her voice was like very deep and like very raspy. And she used to be like a singer. And I tell people that. I told like one person that, and every time I go back to his bar, he's like, "Oh, I was just listening to your grandma the other day." I'm like, "Can you please?" She passed on now, but I was like, "Yeah, she used to be a singer, you know." And he's like, "Why you never told me?" Like, I'm telling you now, and he'd be playing her music. But yeah, she had like a very deep, raspy voice. She was very hip around like the Motown era, stuff like that. But she was a mess. And you guys are giving that you're a mess. Okay, you're giving her. You say whatever you want. You just do whatever you want. You snapping, you farting, you you doing whatever you want to do. Because you've grown, you can. Okay. She was a very, very, very just out there person. And I was like, Nana, please relax. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she would call you raggedy if you was looking raggedy. Like, I remember one time when we came back to New York to finally live here, after living in Florida for a little bit, she was like, my sister had gotten her hair permed in Florida, okay? And at this point, both of our hairs were permed. As you can see, it's not anymore. My hair is natural now, but it used to be permed, but it was like, my hair did well with a perm, you know? It would grow, it would be okay, it would be cute. My sister, on the other hand, child, that perm snatched her hair out. And then she came back to New York, and my Nana's like, hold on, girl, you look like a thumb. I was like, wait, can you please stop being so rude? She was like, you walk around here look like a thumb. I'm like, yo, she had me dying. She was definitely someone who was very much out there, outspoken, so whatever she's felt in the moment, didn't hold anything back, and that could be the vibe this person thinks of when they're with you, okay? Child. Yeah, you be snatching their soul. You could be snatching their soul because you have them laughing so much too. You could be very funny. Because, yo, one thing about Nana, child, I was like, stop calling her a femme. She innocent, even though she wasn't. We have the Lovers. Wow, yeah, I can't show you too much of this one because YouTube will try to come for me. As I said in the group one, they tried to flag my last video about what people find attractive about you. I'm like, there's no nudity in this deck, but I was holding some of the cards too closely to too long, I would say. So this is the Lovers card. I was holding it too long. Usually I would show it for a little bit, put it back down. I was holding it there for a few seconds, so it's easy for you to see the nudity or whatever in cartoon cards. But they're like, oh, you have to put this 18 plus. Get out my face. So we have the Lovers, and I'm pretty sure you've seen the Lovers. It's two naked people frolicking in front of an angel, okay? So it's definitely giving soulmate vibes, and it's coming out under the Knight of Swords. So there's something here about them never admitting to you what the effect that you had on them, or there's something about them just thinking that they will never want to let you know how much power you hold over them, is the vibe that's coming through as well. Because you hold a lot of power and a lot of sway with this person, okay? You could convince them to do anything, as the Queen of Wands can, especially with that scorpionic edge within the Death card. Oh, they're thinking of the orgasms they gave you, the ones you gave them. They're thinking you're the best they ever had, is what I'm hearing. You're the best I ever had. That Drake song is coming through. It's just a lot coming through right now, guys. I'm trying to get a handle on this right now. But yeah, the Lovers card is giving two people curtsying in front of each other, two people naked in front of each other. So there's definitely something here about nakedness, okay? And this person thinks you guys were divinely brought together with the Lovers card coming through. Two people who are destined to meet, whether you guys stay together forever or not, okay? Let me try to bring it farther away before they say, oh, because of the nudity. Get out my face. The Lovers is also Gemini energy. Death is Scorpio energy. And then we have Queen of Wands, which is Leo energy. Okay? So there's something here about that coming through. You are definitely the center of attention at all times. Like I said, you suck up all the energy in the room. Okay? Maybe you make them lose their breath. I'm hearing, music make me lose control. That song is coming through. Whatever that song is. I don't even know. But yeah, there's something here about your eyes, okay? The boobs were coming through, I'm pretty sure, in one of the cards. Just your whole naked body, child. This person's in love with you. They adore you. They worship you. Just letting you know that, okay? The next card we have is Seven of Cups. Any nudity? No. And it's coming up to clarify the Six of Swords. So there's something here about you moving on or leaving them behind, or them realizing you have a lot of options. And that's something they also think about. Like, why would she want to be with me when she has all these options out there? The Queen of Swords definitely, the Queen of Wands definitely does. So you guys are definitely giving Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. So it's like, she can have anyone. She probably can't. She probably does have anyone. Like, they're thinking about all the emotional people or all the emotional connections you've been in since you've been apart from them. or just in general, like how much experience you've had. She probably had loads of experience because she snatched my soul the other night. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Why is specific things coming through? I'm calling the police on y'all because relax. You know, like when... I'm not blowing up my spot, but you know how sometimes when you're with a guy, okay, these are for my girl guy, or I guess guy situations, and you doing the sloppy toppies, right? And they finish and they tell you, okay, you can stop now. And you keep going and snatch their soul. It's giving that kind of dangerous, sexy vibe is coming through for y'all. So yeah, this person, like, where did she learn this from? You know what I mean? It couldn't last that long, y'all. It's crazy. That's the vibe that's coming through for you guys. And it's like she must be from another universe or something, because where are these tricks and how she learned them, and they're jealous of all the people you have been with in the past, or the people you are with now if you're not together with this person. If you are still in contact with them and this is just a crush, they're wondering about all the people you've been with. Okay, because you seem very experienced, very femme fatale. Yes, okay. We have Eight of Swords in reverse. Very interesting energy coming out to clarify the Queen of Wands. Yeah, your experience intimidates them. This can be someone who has not been very experienced in the love, in the schmegs category, and you seem that way anyway, whether you are experienced or not. You seem like someone who has it all together, who knows what they want and where they're going. This person's like, I don't know where I'm doing or where I'm going. What does she or what could she want with me? You know what I mean? She's the brightest star in the sky, and I'm just, here. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of overthinking, a lot of playing the victim and saying she never would have gave the time of day anyway, or she never will kind of vibe. And I'm like, you'll never know until you try. But this person's like, I don't even want to try. And I'm like, get out of my face. Let me stop. But for real, you'll never know until you try. Why are you scared of something that hasn't happened yet? It's crazy to me. If they reject you, cool, yo, move on to the next person. But the feelings they have for you is crazy. Why not give it a proper chance? Whew, almost the Queen of Wands again, Eight of Wands. Very fast moving energy. So it's definitely giving how they fell for you very fast and very quick. I'm also hearing you're very full on. Okay, so you can be very loud, very persuasive. You're, like I said, good at getting your way. But it can be a lot at times, It's like you come in, you're a whirlwind, you like make all these things happen like a tornado. You leave them all disheveled and you leave their room messed up. Oof. Okay. You leave their room all messed up and their furniture all askew. And then you just get up and leave like a princess, so gliding across the floor. And like, I know she'd just come in here and mess up my room and leave it all innocent and cute. But don't do that. Because it's not true. Okay what I mean? You know what I mean? Not okay what I mean. You know what I mean. She just came in here and it looks like a tornado done went off in here, and you're just gonna leave and like give me a kiss. You better get your behind back in the bed. You ain't going nowhere. Like get obsessed really quickly. Okay. That's what this Eight of Wands is. They develop feelings for you very quickly, passion for you very quickly. Okay. They're thinking of how things move really quickly between the two of you. If it doesn't resonate for you, don't take it. That's for somebody else. But things moved really quickly. And before they were able to even process what had happened, like, things were over. You know what I mean? And maybe you were demanding things, asking them, what are we? Where are we going from here? And they're like, I don't even know what I'm eating for dinner tonight or breakfast right now. I can't make a decision. You were impatient and you kind of got up and left and walked away, maybe. I don't know. Take what resonates for you. Like I said, it's giving something here about you maybe free them from their, their chains, you untether them, you got them out of their head. Because the Queen of Wands is like so forceful and so like powerful. Like you just get swept up in her, gone with the wind kind of vibe, like a tornado, a hurricane comes through. And before you know it, it leaves destruction in its wake. Like when a dragon blows fire somewhere, everything is destroyed and singed. You know what I mean? That could have been what you said, what they did, what they said. It just take whatever resonates for you guys. But that's definitely the vibe that's coming through for you. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's giving separation, not with this person right now, forlorn. Sorry if it's not what you came to the reading to hear about, because I know you would love to hear about exciting things. Maybe choose another group. But I'm going to keep going to see what else is coming through. With the Animal Monday, it's like you're just consuming all their thoughts, waking thoughts. They can't escape you in your dreams. It's like, who is this sorceress that put a spell on me and will not release me? You know? Here we have nettle action, very action-oriented person. I do believe you can be a little, not forceful, but you're demanding is the thing that's coming through. You demand people's full energy and time, as you should. It's not a bad thing at all, okay? But it's like they get overwhelmed very easily, this person here. I don't know what you see in them, but they get overwhelmed very quickly, and you're full on energy of what are we now? What are we doing? Or I want to do this. Take me here. Take me there. Kind of like vibe, like overwhelm them, I guess you could say. I don't know. But your action, they love how you're so goal-oriented, you're action-oriented. They definitely look up to and admire you. They do admire you from afar. They're very proud of you, this person. But it may not have been like the perfect match, even though we have a lover's card, you know? It's giving star-crossed lovers. We had our time, we had our place. And now it's moot. It's over. Don't tell me it's over. That song is coming through from the Cheetah Girls too, where they break up and like all go their separate ways and start singing that song. We have cacao initiation. Yeah, there's definitely something really chaotic or deep or just profound about this connection you have with this person. Because we're getting very powerful cards. We're getting Animal Money. Now we're having initiation. Like you initiated them to some kind of club. Maybe the Maha Club. Maybe you're the first person they fell in love with. Maybe you like started their life over or something. You washed all their sins away and they felt reborn. Because that's what the Death card kind of represents. You know what I mean? A do-over, an end that will lead to a new beginning. It's kind of like you end your life as a bachelor and become married, or you end your life as a sinner and become a born-again Christian as you get baptized. Like there's something about you that made them more aware of everything spiritual and profound and deep in the world. So they went from being someone who didn't even believe in religion to now being someone who's like so, you know, I'm hearing sacrilegious, but that's not what I'm getting, guys. Relax. They could be for some of you, because it came through. But now this is somebody who's like just so even more spiritual than ever. And now they're, you know, praying and, you know, doing good work and becoming a better person. It's all because of the effect you had on their life. So even if you're not touching them anymore or touching their life in any way, you have touched their life before, and that touch will never go away. Okay? Initiation. You kind of crack their heart chakra open. So maybe this person had never been in love. Like I think I said that already. I'm not sure. They had never been in love, never wanted to spend the rest of their life with somebody, or never thought they would again. It's giving they could have, like, you know, had a very serious end in their life, and then you came like a wrecking ball, you know? It's giving, for example, someone just got divorced, okay, and they said, I'm never going to fall in love again. They just ended a relationship. I'm never going to fall in love again. And then here you go 2 minutes later, and they're like, they will follow you to the ends of the earth. And like, this is too much too fast. Kind of the vibe that's coming through you. They got scared and ran away. It's definitely what I'm getting for you guys. They got scared and ran away, okay? They're like, this is too much, too serious, too fast, and I have to go. Or the feelings they have for you just came out of nowhere, like a wrecking ball, and now they can't stop thinking about you. If this is not someone you've had any kind of situation with, okay? They weren't expecting someone like you. And now they're ready to crown you the queen or king of their heart. Or person of their heart, okay? You won them over. We have purity. That's how pure and just unadulterated and powerful your energy is. You came in and changed their life. And it's like you gave them a complete do-over in some kind of way. You're also very playful as well. The Queen of Wands can kind of give that energy as well, very playful. But yeah, there's something like even like there's not much like serious or lighthearted, I should say, things coming through because you affected this person's life in like a very deep way. I can't just gloss over that. I'm going to try to see what else is coming through for you guys, but it's just giving that you maybe made them start doing something better with their life. You made their life better. What do they think about you in the dark of night? Okay, Amanita, conduit. Yeah, you were the spark. That's lit the flame that started a domino effect of them changing everything in their life. And even if you're not together anymore, they still thank you. They still, you know, credit you to that change in their life. Here we have Neptune. They dream of you. We have Pluto, of the changes you made for them. They dream of the changes. They dream of you, just in general. And then we have Mercury. So it's giving, they communicate to you through dreams. And then the dream world, because here we have gnomes, which aren't real. We have a fairy, which isn't real. Then we have like an elk. Maybe you made them more responsible, more mature. And now they can carry that into their future relationships. Here we have lemon balm, nurture. Yeah, so you could be like a mother figure to them, or someone who nurtured them back to life. Or heal them. Honestly, just it's as simple as that. You heal them. They were going down a destructive path, and meeting you made them a better person. Despite whatever may or may not have happened, whether you know them or not, whether you know them well, whether you've been through anything with them, you made them a better person. They think of you guys just naked, like I said, together all the time. They think of waking up next to you and the sun is coming up, is the vibe that's coming through as well. I'm hearing you lying in their arms, snuggling with them. They think about that, whether you've experienced it together or not. They think of looking into your eyes and getting lost, okay, of seeing the future. They think of how passionate you are about certain things and how you can go on tangents about certain things and how you can go from being innocent and pure to someone's like downright sexy, you know what I mean, a femme fatale kind of energy. So I do believe you flip-flop back and forth. But mostly they see you as this like STX goddess, you know? And they're your slave. I'm a slave for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have Jurgen Sasha Transfiguration. Yeah. So this person definitely went from one thing to another and they thank their change to you. So like I said, this may not be something as serious as we were together, we broke up. It could be, could not be, but it's giving, since this person has met you, when they lay at night in bed and think about you, they think about how much they've changed and how grateful they are to have met you. As simple as that. We're going to get some more cards from this deck and see what else comes through. What do they think of when they're all alone? What do they think of my group twos, please, Spirit? You're very, very seductive. They think about how you seduce them. And I don't think you did it purposely. You by being yourself, that's the kind of energy you know, convey. You ooze charisma. You're very good at flirting, riz, all of that. And I do believe this person could have been going through something very difficult when they met you. And like I said, you got them out of their head. They weren't thinking about the hurt and the pain. They were thinking about you instead. And that could have been your intention or not. You just make them feel lighter or make them feel happier. You know what I mean? Make them feel healed in some kind of way. And that's why they're going to forever be tied to you or beholden to you or something like that. Now, what do they think of? They think of luck and money. Interesting. Luck and money. Maybe you help them make better career decisions. You kind of help them with their career. You give them advice. Maybe you're good with money. You're an accountant or something. You're good at investing. Stuff like that. Here we have envy and protection. What? What do they think of when they think of you? Maybe they... Evil eye is coming through, and an eye was also coming through here. So be careful with this person. Maybe they're trying to get you back, or they're trying to peek into your life and see what you're doing now. Eye and envy and protection. Those two don't really go together very well. Maybe for some of you, this person is very envious of you and how you were able to move on. Others of you, they're envious about something you have in your life, your good looks, your luck, and your money. But others of you, this person is like very protective of you as well. But look at how we have this person with this creepy looking eye, but their face is concealed. This person's looking at you from, I'm hearing burner accounts, from false accounts, fake accounts. If people looking for that confirmation that's coming through right now, this person's been keeping an eye on you. So protect yourself if you don't want nothing to do with this person. For others of you, just know this person looking at your child. And here we have snake, desire, attraction. Yeah, no wonder all these blasted 18 plus energies are coming through in this reading. Desire and attraction. It's funny how I was talking about Lilith in the Garden of Eden. Here we have the snake right here. Instead of, you know, the snake convincing her to eat the apple, how much you want to bet Lilith convinced the apple, the snake to eat the apple? And God was like, no, 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 no. You know? The devil was like, oh, Okay. Like, how much you want to bet? It would have been Eve. Well, I keep saying Eve. No. It would have been Lilith convincing the snake to do her bidding. Which is why she's sometimes seen as the queen of the underworld. Because this snake is all wrapped around her. Desire and attraction. That's definitely that Queen of Wands. This person's thinking very thoughts about you. Very grown folk. This person's thinking how they feel lonely without you as well. And I'm hearing that song by Robin Thicke. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? I'm lost without you. Can't help. Look at that. Choices and decision triangle. This was sticking up in the middle. I'm like, let me just take it and see what it is. There's definitely something here. Like, and that's what I was saying about threes. 2 threes came out in the beginning of the reading before I put them back. Choices, the decisions, love triangles, choosing between you and someone else. That kind of energy. Or just not being able to give you what you wanted and being very indecisive about that. And you were like, nah, I'm not waiting around. What I look like? I look like scared. And look, we have sadness in female, old woman. So they're sad about it. They're sad. They're sad that you're gone. There's not really much else I can say. They miss you whenever you're not with them, no matter what the situation may be between the two of you. One more card, please. Of course, I give you 2. Y'all are so rude. We have cycles and change, the moon. Cycles and change. And then we have the lion, strength and success. This is dreams coming through again. And now I'm like, oh, so I'm hearing that song by Gavin DeGraw, Dreams. That's where I have to go to see your beautiful face anymore. I stare at a picture of you and listen to the radio. Like, you're not there. And there's something here about saying he's too ashamed to say he wants you. So if you ask me how I'm doing, I would say I'm doing just fine. I would lie and say that you're not on my mind. That's coming through as well. So they're trying to be strong, and keep up pretenses to focus on becoming successful, and they're focused on their luck and their money, but they're still thinking about you at nighttime when their body can't use the excuse or distraction of work anymore. Well, that's life. Let's get into these dice and see what comes through. But this person has definitely gone through some kind of deep transformation since they've been away from you, because we have this transfiguration. And this did come through another reading as well. And I forget what it's about, what reading it was about. But it was, I think the same vibes were coming through. And then under that, we have the cat's claw purification. Maybe this person's getting rid of any evil eye that was in their life. Because then we also have stillness under that. So we have stillness, transfiguration, and purification. They've been in a season of not talking to anybody, not being with anybody, you know, being single, not worried about love or relationships, because they've been trying to change and get better. Like, after their dealings with you, you kind of left them, not in a lurch, but you left them like with a lot to think about, you know? They were torn apart and decisive, because here we have the freaking face cut into, the mask cut into. Yeah. Absolutely. But we have, this is Aquarius energy coming through, so it's giving kind of standoffish, really good conversations, really profound, deep, high vibrational conversations about earth, about life, about spirituality, about deep topics. Is the vibe that's coming through. It's not surface level conversation at all. Deep conversation, you ask the questions, you know how to get close to people, make them feel, you know, seen and heard, make them feel connected. That's what they're thinking about as well. We have Saturn, like very serious vibes. You know, you're about your money, you're about your business. You're, like I said, you know what you want, and if you, people can think of it as forceful, but you just think of it as, you know, knowing what you want, being ambitious. You know, so you told them, hey, it's either you give me this amount of time or you give me nothing, and they chose nothing, and now they're like, oh, why would she give me ultimatums? Because you know your worth. Why would you not give someone an ultimatum? I know what I deserve. You know what I deserve. Why are you acting a fool? Okay. Saturn, very serious, very grounded, very, you know, intelligent, very hardworking, very abundant as well. This is the boss kind of energy. Okay. Saturn is all about karma. So maybe you were a karmic soulmate to this person, where you came in to teach them a lesson, they came in to teach you a lesson as well, okay? You came to teach them something, and they taught you something in return. So it's giving karmic relationships, okay? And we have 1, first house. So I think who you are is like as a whole person, your personality, your looks, just who you are. Your soul is what this person sees. And that's what they fell in love with, what they want, what they think about all the time. Because like I said, you're stamped on their soul and they're stamped on yours, which is why we have the Lovers cards coming through. You can't seem to get away from them, but it's like, what are you to do? Somebody here has more willpower than the other, okay? And I believe that it's you. But your personality is definitely something that stands out to this person. We have 12. You guys are getting all the deep, more far-reaching houses, like about who you are and spirituality and dreams and psyche. Maybe you talked about traumas, and you talked about the psyche, and you talked about your dreams, and you talked about your fears, and you talked about what you went through, and that's what this 12th house represents. Things that can't be seen, things that are kept hidden, things that nobody wants to talk about is what this is representing for you guys. And here we have Sag. So you talked about travel. This person wants to travel with you, or they're always talking about how you're very worldly, how you've experienced a lot of things, how you know yourself is what I'm hearing as well. You know yourself, and they didn't know themselves. So they couldn't give you someone or promise you something when they didn't even know what they wanted. Like I said, I don't even know what I want for breakfast. How can I tell you that I want to be with you forever and ever? Like, I can't promise you that. And you're like, well, okay, bye. And they still think of you. We have Saturn coming through again. Wow. It's giving karmic. It's definitely giving karmic. But there was also something very serious about you guys. Like I said, something very serious, very sobering. Maybe this person's an alcoholic or a druggie and you were very sobering to them. That's what's coming through as well. But Saturn is like a very serious energy. It's not something that's willy-nilly. It's not something that's like, it was a fling. So if you're thinking that you guys were just a fling, that's a lie. It wasn't. Like, there's like, yeah, something very deep about this connection, honestly. But yeah, see, I got lost in my head. So this person definitely gets lost thinking about you. That's like a lot of stuff coming through. This is like a lot to unpack, honestly. But I do, and I keep saying honestly, I'm so sorry. Like, repeating myself. But yeah, we have sadness, female. Maybe they chose somebody else over you and now they're regretting it. I have no sympathy for people making dumb decisions. I'm so sorry. You could always work to earn someone, but to give them up for someone who's easier to manage or easier to satisfy or easier to, handle, it's just stupid. You know what I mean? You got to work for what you want. And this person wasn't willing to work for it, which is why they're in the trenches right now with the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And this sadness and, you know what I mean, envy and protection and choices and indecision. They're just like, why didn't I just choose them? You could be living real good right now, looking real good, living the best life, boot up with somebody else, or move somewhere, traveling the world, having the best life ever. And they're like, wow, I could have been a part of that if I would have just fought for this person, Or I can be a part of that if I just fight for them. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading right here. I hope it resonated. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. As always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Mwah. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 3s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose thumbnail image 3 or you chose card 3, which I'm pretty sure might have been. I haven't done the picture for the 3 cards yet, the dandelion. If you chose this card, then welcome to your reading. Today's reading is going to be about what does he think of you, okay? What does he, they, them, your person think of you, okay? I did the first 2 groups another day, so I'm filming group 3 on a separate day. And this is still kind of weird to me because I like to be the kind of reader who does all of them in one day. But I've been trying to give myself a break sometimes and space them out more. If I can't do them all in one day, I don't want to stress myself out. Okay? So I did group 1 and group 2, I think maybe 3 days ago before the weekend. So the weekend done came and passed and I done lived life, and now I'm coming back at you on a different day after having lived a different life since those 3 days, okay? So maybe that's how it's supposed to be for group 3. Okay, maybe there's been some separation or time has passed between this person you're thinking about and you since you've seen each other. Okay, maybe you've lived the whole life or you've changed fundamentally since you've seen them. Not saying I changed fundamentally, but I feel like it's been a minute since I did this reading. So before I keep chat Latin, the song that was coming through for group 1 and group 2, or when I was channeling the energy for the reading period, was I Wonder What He Thinks of Me by Chloe and Halle. And basically the song goes, I wonder what he thinks of me when he's all alone. Something like that. So then I kind of moved the readings around, or changed them a little bit, or tweaked them, I should say, to make it more like, what does he think of you when he's alone? Okay, so you can take it as that or just in general. Go with your gut, okay? But yeah, that little part of the song came through. It's a really nice song. I think it's more like sad, okay? But it's more haunting, I should say. So maybe you haunt this person, which is then playing more into the fact that you guys have been in separation or you haven't seen each other in a minute, okay? So whoever this person is, that could be confirmation for you, or whoever's going to be coming through is someone you haven't seen in a long time. It could be, not me choking my, there was not even no spit in my mouth for me to be choking. That's crazy to me. Maybe this person may not want you to know, but we're going to get into it anyway. Okay, that's the only thing I can think of for me, like, choking, trying to say it's someone who's, like, you haven't seen, okay? But if this is someone you're watching you haven't seen before, cool. This could just be a friend or someone that it's been a minute since you guys were able to hang out, you know? And they miss you, okay? So once again, the part of the song is, I wonder what he thinks of me when he's all alone, okay? So when he's all alone, what does he think of you? Or just what does he think of you in general? So the first card we have on the table that you guys chose from was Dandelion Wounded Healer. So this person knows a lot about you in order to know you're wounded, okay? I do think you've shared a lot of your wounds with this person, and they put you on a pedestal because you're someone who has gone through a lot, but you still choose to show up as a nice, caring, giving, healing person in the world. So when they're thinking of you, they think of someone who's been through a lot, but I'm hearing you wouldn't see it on their face, so you wouldn't know it, so you're very strong, okay? You may have felt called the group 1, I believe it could have been. I don't know, but whichever group has a lion. Okay, I think you could have been called that group as well. That could just be someone else who thinks you're strong as well, I think. Sorry. See, my throat chakra keeps getting blocked. This person's like having a hard time saying these things to you, expressing these things to you, or they have been silent for a long time, or just that I haven't spoken or talked in a long time. You know when you haven't spoken words in a minute and your voice, it comes out croaky sometimes, and you have to get your sea legs again, okay? Or your land legs when you've been on a boat too long. You have to get your land legs back when you've been on the land too long and you go into the water or a boat. You have to get, I'm not me saying water, move. You have to get your sea legs when you are in a boat, okay? But that was coming through. But yeah, it's just someone you haven't really spoken to, so their voice is like trying to come back online, is what I'm hearing, okay? So this could be someone you knew online and you met online, and it's kind of like, when someone is not online, which means they're away from their phone, you can't talk to them. So you have been offline, okay? But a dandelion is definitely someone who's delicate. Dandelions, I also remember when I was younger, people told me to wish on them and your wish would come true. So you are their wish come true. That's also what this person thinks of you, he thinks of you. Then we also have these yellow flowers in yellow, and we have the rainbow in the background. It always gives me happiness. It always gives me purity. It always gives me friendship. So this could be someone you have like a really good friendship with, first and foremost, which would make sense why they know so much about you. Okay, anything else coming through? Then we also have Sagittarius coming through a little bit, because we have the half horse, half man, and that's Sag. So this person could be a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius. You could have also met this person or know this person through school or work, mainly school or traveling as well. So there could be distance between you guys with the world coming through, or Sagittarius energy, which is always about traveling. They could have moved somewhere, you moved somewhere, or there's distance, or you met them while traveling. Okay, so take what resonates for your story with the person you came to wonder what he thinks about you. But yeah, we had Chiron and then we had Jupiter. So that's definitely Sagittarius energy. There could also be an energy of this person being a bit of a playboy, because that's what Sagittarius are to me. They're the forever optimists. They are so focused on maybe their goals and living out their dreams that they kind of sometimes put relationships and love on the back burner, because that's not what's important to them. What's important to them is learning. and seeing the world and experiencing everything firsthand themselves, okay? I do believe I'm hearing storyteller. So that archetype could be coming through. I don't think Sagittarius is known as storytellers, but that could be something coming through that they love about you. So when they think of someone who's a really good storyteller. So you are someone who likes to experience things. You could use your own experiences to tell a story, or when you spill the tea, child, you just say it in like a very way where you're very engaging, okay? So that's just what this person thinks of you. The way you tell a story, like very over dramatic or over emphasizing things, or you just make it very good. You make it juicy, okay? I'm hearing, call me so I can make it juicy for you. The messages are coming through real quick for you guys. So it's definitely telling me that there's something here about them wanting you to know these things. And also, if they can't say it themselves, they're glad that somebody can portray or convey how they're feeling. Okay? But that song is coming through. Call me so I can make it juicy for you. So that is some 18 plus energy coming through, okay? This person's like, I miss that gushy gushy. So maybe that was something that was very... not telling, but significant about you and your relationship with this person. They never experienced someone get so gushy for them during, I'm hearing, oh my gosh, come on, I can't say these things on YouTube. I'm hearing 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐿. Okay, I'm not going to say the C word, but if you're grown, you can pick out what I mean. 𝐓𝐈𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐿, you got very juicy when they did that, or something like that, okay? And other things as well, but that's mainly what's coming through, child. Oh my Lord. Y'all got me acting a fool on YouTube, child. I love it though, period. And they said what they said. Here we have Bob and Sana trust. So there is definitely a complete trust with this person and you. And I'm hearing the macaroni in a pot sound. I'm hearing... I'm sorry to get very graphic, but that's what I'm hearing. And if I have to be disturbed by it, so to bleep do you, okay? These sounds not going to come through and y'all not going to hear it. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So, yeah. And that's different from the macaroni in a pot. Macaroni in a pot is like that. And the sound that I'm hearing is like suction. So that is tight grip, okay? I'm so sorry. This reading went sideways real quick, but hey. And look at how we have DNA. It's like you're stuck in their DNA. You are a part of them. Wow, this is really deep. Yeah. So this is definitely someone you've known for a long time. You got very deep with. A friendship turned into a romance. Or you're here wondering what your friend thinks of you. But all the ushy-gushy parts coming through, that's for, of course, someone you've been intimate with, okay? So if you're not watching for someone who's romantic, then definitely don't disregard those parts, okay? Now I see we have like a young person here, and then we have the heart chakra lit up, her heart opening, and we have the DNA coming out. So I do believe that you are stuck in their DNA, okay? I'm hearing DNA by BTS. I love some BTS. That's coming through. DNA. There's also a song by Little Mix called DNA. There's a few songs called DNA, child. I was listening to another song, but it's like a soca song. It's by, what's that man's name? 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒𝐓𝐀𝐌𝐿 or something like that. It's something in we DNA. Freedom in we DNA. Something like that. But a lot of songs called DNA, but those are the ones that are coming through. I think it's like, I cross the desert and the ocean. No, that's Lightning by Little Mix. To get away from the pain of your storm. Running from a shadow so that I could heal and that I couldn't feel. That zigzag's cutting through my heart. That zigzag's in me in the dark. Electricity keeps on hitting me. Oh, this love's tearing me apart. I've been running like the light from the dark. Electricity keeps on hitting me. Oh, lightning strikes twice. That song's coming through. That's Lightning, my Little Mix. But they have a song called DNA. That song is an older Little Mix song, so it's not really coming through. But there's something here about rainy, stormy, electricity, lightning, thunder. So it's definitely giving fallout. It's definitely giving drama. It's definitely giving big climax that could be coming through as well. But that's what this person like thinks when they think of you. Now let me get to the tarot cards because I don't know. I spent 11 minutes on 2 cards. If you're not new here, you would know that's not anything out of the ordinary. But yeah, there's something about this picture I can't get over. They're like 2 old ladies in the background here. I hope you can see it. Like I'm lower than I would like to be. There's 2 old people in the corner here. Okay, it's giving past life connection as well. So they do believe this person could have dreams about you, and you know how sometimes you have a dream and you know it's your best friend, but your best friend has a different face, and the person in your dream looks nothing like the person you know it's supposed to be. It's giving something here about maybe they're viewing who you guys used to be in a past life, which is why you're able to know them because you recognize their soul, but the face looks different. I have those dreams all the freaking time and I never know how to explain them, but that could be an explanation, okay? You're dreaming of their past life, or this person is dreaming of your past life selves, and it's like, why does this person look older, younger, different race, a different gender than who I know them to be right now? But you know that who that person is. You wake up knowing you had a dream about them and knowing that you saw them, but the face you saw wasn't their face, okay? That's kind of how that's coming through. This person could have those kinds of dreams about you, okay? And of course the heater want to come on now. I hate the heater here, bro. It's not even cold outside. Anyway, just think of it as background noise, as ambiance, okay? White noise. But something about you guys being intrinsically in each other's DNA. You're a part of each other. They can't kind of let you go. And there's something here like about a medallion or a pendant or just something like that. And this crown, I mean, this purple, well, I said it anyway. The purple is kind of giving me crown chakra. And then we have purple flowers, okay? Purple also represents loyalty. I meant royalty, but that as well. This person's very loyal to you. Interesting, especially if they're a friend. I do feel like if they're a potential lover or they do think you have magic as well. I do believe they think you're look at how she's holding her heart chakra and the light that's glowing. They do think you are a very talented healer. They do know that one of your purposes here, whether they have told you this or have discussed it here with you, they have been a product of your healing. Whether you know it or not, whether they've told you or not, you had a big impact on their life, which is why they're like, oh my gosh, this person's been through so much, but they healed me, you know? So that's what they think of a lot when they think of you. So they think you have the magic touch, or your heart's like your biggest, strongest power, okay? And there's something here about her hair twirling into like a sun in the background. I'm getting a lot of symbols and things from these cards, so that could be very important. I don't even need the tarot cards because this reading could be done right now. Let me stop. But y'all know me, I like to get nosy. But yeah, it's giving this person could like have like you guys had a special necklace, or I'm sorry, I'm looking outside like, what is that? It looks like a freaking scorpion or something. Or like a huge, gigantic grasshopper, which I would be running for the hills, child. Because I don't do those. Yeah, and it's funny because when you think of a grasshopper, you think of you can never see them or hear them. I mean, you can hear them. The thing is, you can never see them in order to kill them so they can stop and become that blast of noise. So there's something here about people that they're feeling you and hearing you, but not being able to see you or touch you or find you kind of vibe. So you're always in their dreams, but they can never, see you in person, obviously. Or they're always hearing you and remembering the things you said and the things you did, kind of like a phantom following around, which is funny because I was talking about how the song, I Wonder What He Thinks It Be, is very haunting, especially Hallie's voice. It's very haunting. So your voice is haunting them. Interesting. Sorry, too close to the phone. I know that was probably loud. For my group threes, please spirit for my group threes. What does he think of them? What does he think of them, please? When he's thinking of them at nighttime. Or when he's all alone. Okay, when he's all alone, what does he think? We have the, King of Cups, which is definitely someone who's overcome and full of emotions. They have like a lot of it. They're attached to you is what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling. But you would never know. So both of you are very good at concealing your emotions and what you're feeling. If you're struggling or going through something, nobody would ever know. And I think that's one thing that kind of tied you guys together, that made you guys want to open up even more, because you guys saw two wounded souls that were able to be vulnerable with each other in a way you guys may have not been able to do with someone else, because you guys are always like, I'm fine, you know? And you were able to be not fine, or this person was able to be not fine with you, you know? But yeah, overcome with emotions when they think of you. This is also supposed to be not when they think of you, what they think of you. We have Ace of Wands. Look at how we have a hand wrapped around yeah. So what does he think of you? There's something here about all that four plagues type stuff. It's what's coming through very heavily here. Cups energy can also represent, like if you're reading in an 18 plus energy, it definitely represents wetness and feelings and emotions. And SCX, where you guys are just like both crying or bawling, or it's like a transcendence that happens when you're with this person. Oh, I don't like this feeling. Can y'all move? Like, I ain't do this reading to be feeling all these emotions. It's definitely good that, like, when you have that moment with this person, intimacy, it's like, I don't know, something they've never felt before. I can't even say it. It's something they've never felt before, Lord. I'm sitting here stumbling over my words and everything. But Ten of Pentacles, yes. You're the person they want to come home to. You're the person they want to build a family with, have kids with, buy a house with. Oh, this is so sweet. Settle down, grow roots, or set roots. Is that the same? Plant roots, I think, because you plant a root and then it grows, right? But you know what I mean, okay? Build a family, have the whole shebang with this person. When they think of you, what do they think of you as? Wifey material, hubby material, mom material, dad material, that kind of thing. Somebody they want to build and grow with, okay, in life, is what I'm hearing as well. Freedom in DNA. Now we have these two cards at the back of the deck. They turned over, so they could be important. The Three of Swords in reverse, so break up, they want to heal that. If you've broken up with this person, we have Five of Swords, which is miscommunication, arguments where nobody wins. So it's kind of like you're wrong, you don't want to admit you're wrong, so you kind of go silent and go ghost on someone, and nothing was ever cleared out, you know? So miscommunication, essentially. That's what could be what they think of. When they think of you, what they think of, or what do they think of you in general. This is about to be when they think of you, because... This is supposed to be what do they think of you, and all that's coming through is when they think of you. For my group 3 specifically, okay? So yeah, there's something here about a heartbreak they're trying to heal from, because Three of Swords upright is the energy of being heartbroken, you know, your heart in turmoil, okay? Very uncomfortable feelings emotionally. And then if we have the Three of Swords in reverse, I want to say Three of Cups in reverse. So this person's definitely very sad without you. I think this person, you know what I'm getting? That this person is trying to move on. So when they think of trying to distract themselves. It's kind of like when somebody comes to your mind that you don't want to think about. Let me go find somebody else. Or let me go hook up with someone. Or let me go talk to somebody else. Or try to, you know, be romantically linked to someone else so I don't have to feel these emotions. That's the vibe this person's giving me. Oh, I don't want to think about them. Let me go sleep with someone. Okay? Or I don't want to think about them. Let me go hop on Instagram and start liking all these random girls or guys' pictures, you know, to get my mind off of them, essentially. Okay? Because for whatever reason, you guys aren't talking right now, or there's like no communication, okay? Or you guys are coming off a heartbreak, and of course you're not gonna go texting ex if you broke up with them. That's kind of weird, okay? But yeah, this person definitely is thinking a lot of things, okay, about you. So we're gonna put those back. What do they think of my group? What do they think of my group 3s? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing unrequited love. And the Knight of Cups is definitely someone who falls in love very easily. You also have like another archetype of a knight or a king or a cups coming out, I should just say. We have another court card of the cups coming out. We have the king coming out, and then we have the knight. So this person is definitely very emotionally invested in you. But it's definitely giving unrequited love. They don't think you want them as much as they want you, I think. They could definitely think of you as someone who, like I said, yeah, doesn't want them as much as they want you, which is why you're coming out as the Knight of Cups in reverse. Even though they know you can be the King of Cups when you want to be. My group 3s, please spirit my group 3s. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's something here about stunted growth, or they're never going to be fully healed from being with you, but you did heal them to a certain extent. There's some more healing that needs to go. So what do they think of you? They think that when you left, like, their healing kind of stopped because you were there. And I feel like while you were healing yourself, you were also helping them heal. And now that you're gone, they can't, I'm hearing steal the answers from you. That's freaking crazy right now. You know how this person was a person like looking at your tests and cheating off your answers. So when you were healing a little bit, they were healing a little bit. Now that you're gone, they cannot cheat off your tests anymore. And now they're kind of like left floating and wondering, like, what do I do next? Where do I go from here? Kind of energy. My group threes aren't there to help me cheat anymore. They're not going to tell me what to do and how I'm supposed to meditate or what I'm supposed to say or what kind of journal prompts I should do. And you know what I mean? This person's kind of like, waffling, struggling, adrift at sea. Okay? But when they think of you, they definitely think of you as someone who healed them. Someone, like I said, they trust with their life, I would say. Even if you're not together or even if you are together, they trust you implicitly, You're one of the people they trust fully. They definitely thinking about the way you used to... I'm not going to keep saying it now. The way you used to gripple grab them. Okay, the gripple grappa. We have the Tower. Jesus Christ, in reverse. You guys are getting very intense cards. I mean, should I be surprised? Whew. So what do they think of you when they're alone? Okay, there's something here about, I'm hearing something. I'm trying to make sense of it. Give me a second. I'm hearing I came like a wrecking ball. So this person wasn't expecting you when they met you, when they had you, when you were together. And even now, if you guys have not had a falling out, they weren't expecting you. So you definitely came in out of nowhere. Yeah, they weren't expecting you. You came out of nowhere and kind of surprised them, And then it felt like they had a buddy to fall from a tower with, So maybe both of you were going through very extreme situations in your life when you met each other and you guys kind of like used each other as a crutch, okay? And it felt like they had a partner in crime because here we have two people falling from a tower, okay? And when we have the tower upright, they're falling from the tower to their doom, right? Okay? If you have the tower in reverse, it kind of looks like they're upright, right? Exactly. So when this person thought they were falling, they had nowhere else to turn, and maybe you felt the same way. You guys were both very vulnerable with each other, and they felt like they were falling upwards, if that makes sense. So yes, they were falling and struggling and going through things, but when it was with you, it's kind of like it was fun or it was bearable is what I'm hearing. Oh, okay. Very interesting. I just wanted a general, what do they think of you? Not all this rah. We have the Magician, okay? They think, yeah, you're very powerful. I think I said that already. You're very powerful. They do think of you as someone who's like a mystic in a way, where you understand certain things that they don't, which is why they need you to interpret certain messages, right? So if you're definitely someone who like read them their birth chart and explained to them, because you have, I want to say Mercury in retrograde in this part of your chart that makes you very introspective about this, and that. Like you read them to filth essentially, and now they're just like, where did she go? I need her to tell me how to fix my life. I'm gonna fix my life, and she's not there. So that's what this person is thinking of you. Like you brought the magic touch to their life, and now they're just like, I don't know where to go from here. For my Buffy fans out here, is giving that one episode of Buffy after they defeated the guy in the musical episode. It's like, where do we go from here? It's like, we've had our fun, now the battle's done, so we walk alone in fear. Tell me. Let me stop. That was my show. Where do we go from here? They beat the big bad guy, and now they're all more farther apart than they've ever been. Because that's the episode where, so in season 6 of Buffy, a lot of people were carrying around a lot of secrets, okay? Things were going on behind the scenes. Giles was planning to leave. Willow was, erasing Tara's memories. Xander and Anya were going through struggles. They weren't sure they wanted to get married, and they were having doubts. And then we had Buffy, who was brought back from the dead, and she was struggling with life, and she was in heaven. Her friends, they don't want to lose her, so they brought her back from heaven. And Dawn was acting up in school and stealing things, and there's so much going on in that season of Buffy. And the demon literally came, the singing demon we call him. He came and everybody had to sing their feelings. So what they were really feeling, they had to sing it. And at the end of the episode, everything was out in the open, child. Nothing was hidden anymore. Everybody knew everybody's tea. And at the end of the show, they're like, where do we go from here? And that's kind of like, so maybe music bonded you guys, because that's like basically what the show, that specific episode was about. Where the demon came and had everybody singing their deepest, darkest feelings that they were afraid to say to people. And the demon was like, naughty, 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 tell the truth. And everybody was singing and telling everybody how they felt. And it was a cute episode, but it was also very emotionally heavy. So like when they were with you, when they think of you, they think of a cute person. They think of lighthearted times, but they also think of the heavy times, or how you made the heavy times feel lighthearted. Take whatever resonates, okay? The next card we have here is Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they were out on their own. Or when they think of you right now, they think of you like you left them behind or abandoned them, maybe. You left them. Okay? So that's that breakup coming into play right now. It's kind of like everybody has their head down and they're ignoring the elephant in the room. No one wants to talk to each other. We're ignoring each other. We're passing by each other on the street and not doing anything. They do think of you as someone who's still living their life and achieving their goals, but I do think this person, like their growth, like I said, it was stunted when you left. So they're thinking of you as the only person who can kind of fix them or heal them, and that's like, get out of my face. Like, I mean, it's cute, but it's also like, no, don't like depend on me for all of your emotional well-being. That's a lot to put on somebody. Like, get it together. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. This person wanted you to carry their darkness and their lightness, but it's like, if they're not doing it themselves, it becomes a little burdensome. We're not going to lie here. You can be willing to carry someone's burdens, but it is still very burdensome, especially since you have your own wounds to heal as well. Do you really want to take on someone else's wound, but you still have to heal yourself as well? Like, they're not your child. They're supposed to be a lover or a friend or whatever, you know? There needs to be a fine line where it comes to like just trauma dumping or trying to help someone, you know? Like, you're helping yourself. They can see that. But they also want you to help them as well. And it's like, I can't do both. You're grown. Do that yourself. Do that. Yeah. You know? It's like, yeah, I can help you. But it's like, at a certain point, I don't want you to rely on me. I want to be a partner in this. I don't want to be the person, your crutch, for example. Your enabler. You know? So just, I don't know. That's coming through. What do they think of you? Please, Spirit, my group threes. What do my group threes person think of them? We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah. You're definitely someone who kind of took away the warmth you used to bring everywhere with you. That optimism, that joy, that I want to travel here, here, and there, and everywhere. They miss your antics. They miss your spontaneity. Waking up in the middle of the night or waking up one day and just wanting to go somewhere or do something. You were in the mood for ice cream. Let's go get ice cream. You were in the mood to go on a trip. Let's book a trip. You know what I mean? You were in the mood to go for a walk. You hop up and go for a walk, you know? You were definitely someone who went where the wind took you. And they definitely think of that when they think of you. But they also miss it as well, you know? Now let's see what the rest of these cards say. Let's see what else is going to come through for you guys. You guys are kind of giving muse energy to this person. That's the vibe that I'm getting. They kind of had you in the muse category for them. So you inspire them to be better. You inspire their artistry. You inspired all these things in them. But it's like, that's what they think of you as, regardless of if you're with them or not, if there's been separation or not. It's kind of like, yeah, this person made me want to do things. Get up and get a job. Get up and build a house. Or buy a house. Or, you know, start saving for kids. Or, you know, get up and paint something after a long drought, or make a song, you know. You inspire them to do those things. Big changes. What else does this person think of when they think of my group threes? Please, Spirit, their person. What does he think of when he thinks of them? We have the moon. Cycles and change. So you could have had many cycles with this person, or they're just thinking of how things are changing or have changed since they first met you. Dreams are coming through again because that's the moon energy. Illusions is also coming through. Secrets is also coming through. So there's something that hasn't been said or something they want to say, which is what I'm definitely getting. Because now I feel like I'm coughing, not coughing, but like having to clear my throat a lot. So it's something that they want to say. This person does worship you because, like I said, they do think of you as some witch. Wow. Witch, exactly. Wow. Wow. Like, throw the whole, like, stop playing. We have witch, magic, curse. You're a magic and a curse. Wow. I'm like, they think of you as some witch. And here we go. That was wild. Okay, that's something. But yeah, the cards are carding as usual. So they think of you as some witch. You're really good at astrology. You're really good at healing. You're really good at hearing prana. You're really good at energy cleansing. You're really good at Reiki. You're really good at something that has to do with healing people. Okay. Because like I said, this girl here with the bobbin sana, like she's using her heart chakra space to heal and to, build new DNA. It's like regenerate people. So something, it's kind of like how, what is it called? What kind of animals can regenerate certain parts of their body? I do believe that snakes can regenerate their tail if it was cut off or something like that. That's what it's giving. If someone is healed and broken beyond repair, you're the person there that's able to make a new limb for them, or make life bearable or something like that. That's definitely what the vibe you're giving. And they're like, witch. We have pearl, hidden gem. They consider you, they think of you as a hidden gem. They think of you as a witch. They think of you as a moon. So you're bewitching, you're hypnotizing, you're haunting, you're beautiful. Your skin is very clear, translucent. We have groom, husband, marriage. What was I saying? Ew, get out. This person sees you as a partner, long-term partner, husband, wife material. And I love how we have the magician and we have the witch coming through. Then we have pearl. Like you're a hidden gem to this person. This is so cute. They do think of how much you change or how much you change them. Is definitely something that's coming through. They do believe that you came from the deep blue. So for some of you, you may not resonate as being a witch or something, but you resonate as being like a mermaid or a fairy or some kind of mystical creature. Because look at how she has a pearl. It's like giving hidden deep. How she, you have to swim in the deep and get deep in order to unlock this pearl or get a pearl. That's the vibes that are coming through. How cute. When they think of you, they think of themselves as your husband or wanting to be that. This is adorable. We have survival and we have power. Interesting. And that's what I'm getting. This person, like, their survival kind of like heeds on you. And it's like, I don't think that's healthy, but this is not my opinion on they didn't ask for it. I mean, you did, kind of, because you're watching a reading, but it's like, they think of you as a survivor. They think of you as someone who's powerful, okay? We'll leave it at that. But it's kind of like a blessing and a curse. Magic, but also a curse. Because if you're not together with this person, they think losing you would be like you curse them because they can't move on from you. They can't leave you behind, Here we have lion, we have strength and success. And did I mention the lion in the beginning? I'm like, if you felt called to group 1, I believe is a lion, that was a lion. You could go watch group 1. It could be another person coming through, or it could be more about what they, think about when they think of you. It could be something, I forget how group 1 went, honestly. But yeah. That's what this is definitely giving me. Main strength and success. They do think of you. Like I said, you've changed a lot since they've met you. I completely forgot that I said that. At the beginning of the readings, I did say something about it was like a few days since I had started group 1 and group 2. And it feels like I've lived a whole life and came back and did your reading. And that's kind of how it's been. The cycles and change. It's been a long time coming, or it's been a long time since they've seen you. You've become a different person. They become a different person. They're thinking about all the cycles and changes you guys have gone through together and apart, But they definitely think of you as someone who brings change, but they also think of you as, and I love how we have the moon coming through for cycles and changes. And like I said, the moon represents illusions and secrets. So they weren't able to see fully how you change, but they can tell there's been some change from where they're sitting from where they're watching from, Even if it's through online, they've seen you become more confident. You've gone through weight changes. There's something that they're able to pick up on, especially if you have like a telepathic soul connection. You have dreams together. You guys could travel into each other's dreams, and that's how they know you've changed. Because in a dream, I do feel like our souls be traveling, child. Our souls be traveling. So I'm like, why am I seeing this person? And then, like, no, it makes no sense to me. Dreams, we astral travel, and our souls are going elsewhere. So it's kind of like their soul knows when they wake up after seeing you or meeting up with you in a dream that you're not the same person they used to know. Okay. And now somebody that I used to know was coming through. And also I'm hearing the Doechii, not cover, but you know her new song, Anxiety has got a hold of me. Something about that anxiety. So this person could have anxiety when it comes to talking to you, getting in contact with you, wanting to be with you. There's anxiety there. Okay. Anxiety. Yeah. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. So this person could have anxiety when they're with you. You kind of calm that anxiety is what's coming through. Why my hand looks so big in the camera? I'm so sorry. Like, I'm like, what the heck? Get out. Like, back here looks fine. Like, Jesus. At the bottom of the deck, we have Rabbit, pregnancy and fears. Now, obviously, if you ain't pregnant right now, this person could be thinking of you pregnant with their kid, because that was coming through in Ten of Pentacles, okay? If you're not pregnant, obviously, it's just this is referring to fears that they have surrounding you. So there are things they're scared of when it comes to you, together or not. Okay? Now we're going to get some dice to see what else is going to come through for you guys. I'm trying to decide if I should do a group 4. We have Pisces. That's that dreamy energy coming through. That's also mermaid energy. Can you see it properly? That's Pisces right there. Actually, this privacy screen is so handy, especially living in New York and everybody in your business on the train and the bus. But it's not good for me when I'm trying to see and I can't see. So hopefully you guys can see okay? But we have Pisces coming through, so you could be a Pisces, they could be a Pisces. But your emotions and the way you feel, your depth of feeling, the dreams you have that you wanted to achieve is also coming through as well, which also came through in the Sag Chiron energy. You want to explore the world and do a bunch of different things. You want to change the world, and they're thinking about that. They know you can. They have faith in you. Here we have 5th house. Here's that fun coming through, playfulness, okay, romance. So they do think of wanting to be romantic with you. They think of you as someone who's romantic with them. Is that 5th house coming through right there? 5th house, hopefully. Bruh, I'm fighting for my life. Yeah, that's 5. I'm fighting for my life. I feel blind when I'm looking at the screen because it's so dark. I can see, but I can't fully see. That could be a thing as well. This person's looking at you from afar, or just in general, whether this is a crush or something. They're looking at you, but they can't really see the full picture of who you are, what you're doing. It's like there's some light, but there's also a lot of darkness surrounding what you, and that's the moon energy, exactly. There's a lot of darkness surrounding who you are, what you become, so they don't know you very well. There's still a lot that they need to learn about you, and that's also what they're thinking about when they're thinking of you, okay? But they do think of like kids, fun, raising kids with you. You have like a childlike spirit and nature. You could have kids, they could have kids, or kids are important in someone's life here in the reading, okay? Teacher vibes, you have kids, but they're not, obviously not your kids, but you teach them, you know? Here we have 4, which is giving Jupiter, which came through in Dandelion Wounded Healer. So I do think of someone who's very, like, we have success coming through. We also had Hidden Gem coming through. We also had Magic coming through, okay? So there's something here about you overcoming a lot of trials and tribulations. So you could have come from like a very twisted, hard life background, but you've made something of yourself. And that's that survival and that power to succeed. Period. Exactly. They see you as a survivor. Oh, this is so cute. Here we have 6th house energy. So work or everyday life can be important. Maybe they see you in everyday life. Maybe you work with this person, like I think I mentioned, may have mentioned. If I didn't, then that's coming through. School, I think I did in Sagittarius energy. Work or school is coming through. But sixth house is definitely more so about health as well. So maybe there's something very healthy about you when they think about you. Yeah, they think of you as being healthy, but also healthy for them. Okay, maybe you are either a fitness fanatic is what I'm hearing as well. You be in the gym working on your fitness and they're your witness. You see what I did there? I'm done. Or you just heal their mental health, things about health in that area and everyday life and work and stuff like that, you know? That's coming through the sixth house, Virgo energy. Jupiter is Pisces energy coming through again, as well as Sag energy. Fifth house is Leo energy, okay? Here we have Cancer, so all the water signs coming through, which makes sense because we had a King of Cups and we had a Knight of Cups, okay? Okay, so this is definitely giving grounded home life and past life. Yeah. Cancer is also like a very nurturing, mothering energy. So that could be you as well. You're very mothering. You like to take care of people, which is why kids keep coming through. They could want to have kids with you because they want to see how you would take care of the kids together. Okay, this person could relax. If you are with this person right now, you guys could be discussing having kids, and that's what they're thinking about when they think of you. Because get out. We had pregnancy and fears coming through. Maybe they're scared of becoming a father or a mother. If that's something you guys have talked about or want to talk about, if you could be married to this person or dating them or, you know, getting serious. It's like, yeah, I would love to have kids, but we're both survivors. How are we going to be able to raise kids together kind of energy? You know what I mean? That's just coming through for y'all, Cancer. That's fourth house energy. Family, home, settling down, roots. Yeah, roots. That came through already. Okay, so yeah, and then wow, we have Jupiter again. Is it showing? Is that it? Jupiter. Wow. Okay, so we have Pisces energy once again, and then we have Sag energy again, which was very strong already because Pisces came through on its own, and Sagittarius came through on its own. So yeah, this is definitely giving into the whole success vibe. And Jupiter is the husband, the father in the astrology. It's the father, okay? So there's something here about you wanting to be a father, or this person could be a father. They could be a father. They could have kids, and they're thinking about how you would make a perfect mother for their kids. That could be something they worry about, okay? If they would want to get married to you, you would have to deal with being a stepmother, stepfather to their kids, and that could be something that they worry about, okay? But yeah, they do think of you as someone who's like very mystical, magical, a person of the deep. Like I said, mermaid, fairy vibes, or just a witch. You're very into astrology, things like very spiritual. We'll leave it at that, okay? Or you're definitely seen as the girl who's, like I said, into astrology and stuff like that, and healing and learning and meditation and holistic healing and eating this way and eating healthily and, you know what I mean? Mind and body healing. You're into therapy. That is also a sign of healing. You know what I mean? Maybe you are a therapist, okay? That's the kind of energy coming through. Or you were their therapist and you were telling them, hey, you have these traumas. Get it together, okay? That kind of thing. But yeah, I'm going to leave your reading. Your hair could also be coming through because the hair is flowing in this card here. It's also very apparent in this card here. So it's giving white. It's giving blonde, white blonde. It's coming through again. Wow. So blonde hair or shocking, like light white brown hair. I'm hearing brown hair as well. That's coming through in here. It's giving Ariel. So like I said, mermaid keeps coming through. We have flowing hair. So your hair can be really long and luscious and, you know what I mean, wavy as well. And then we have the lion's mane. So it could definitely be more thick. It could be more rambunctious. It could be more curly. And that's coming through as well. But yeah, those are just little confirmations for you guys. But I'm going to leave your reading right here. I've been talking too much. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, they're just thinking of you as their gem. Okay? Their hidden treasure. You know? But yeah, if this reading resonated, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. Use my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye.